What's good? What's good? What's good, peoples? I'll walk them down. Gregory Brown is in the building. Let's get the likes up. We don't got no likes. I got two of my guys, three of my guys, Jay Reddick, and we don't got not one like. Maybe it's an error. I'm pretty sure you guys hit the like button. Elite the King in the building. What it do? What it do? All the guys. Dennis 6887 is in the building. Alan Muhammad, Cook Sports, subscribe. Too Tall is in the building. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up. We're in for a treat tonight. We in for a treat. We got Tim in the building. Long time subscriber. He said can't trust Russ in the crunch time. PGH Big Dog in the building. See you later is in the building. Long time veteran. Terrell is in the building. We got all the guys coming in today, man. We hype, man. Julian is in the building. Angie Bernard is in the building. Big Dale Chi-Town is in the building. Let's get the likes up. We got 32 people in here. We only got 20 likes, man. Let's get it. Let's do 30 for 30. We got the veteran Eric Kwan is in the building. He said can't trust referees in the last 2 minutes. My boy Nelson is in the building. Oh yeah, I missed it. I be so busy. It's crazy. My boy Big Dale, let's let my boy Big Dale reach 1,000 subscribers. Big Dale is almost at 1,000 subscribers, man. We're gonna get him 1,000 subscribers tonight, man. We're gonna pop a bottle tonight. Big Dale will be at 1,000 subscribers tonight. We got Elder in the building. That's right. See what Angie said. Post her. We're gonna get Big Dale at 1,000 subscribers. He doing big things, man. He's stopping the violence, man. He's been doing this for a long time, man. Him and Pastor Jonte in the building. Hotline Bling is in the building. New York is in the building. Y'all already know. New York in there heavy. Heavy like Chevy. My boy Elder Rufus said he just subscribed to Big Dale. We love when people doing positive things, man. How do we stoop so low? You'll be at 1,000 subscribers tonight, Big Dale. You'll be able to get monetized. What's good? What the hell? What's wrong with my Festo is in the building. Brandon, I'm trying to get this thing is crazy. Trying to get you on, Elder. I don't know what's wrong with my computer, man. There we go.
Salute.
This
Can you hear
shit's
me?
crazy. You hear me, Elder?
I do hear you. Can you hear me?
You hear me, Elder?
Yes. Do you hear me?
This had the same problem the other day when I went live. At first, I had to fix it. We got Loyalty Films in the building. He been hit that tap out. He done got another baby on the way. All right, Elder said he heard me, but I don't hear him. This is the same problem I had last week till I fixed it. Let me see. Elder talk. Do y'all hear Elder? Tell me if y'all hear Elder.
Hey, shalom, salute everybody. You can see the thing is I'm supposed to be talking. Y'all
Do
can't
y'all
hear
hear
me?
Elder say yes? Judah Rising was good. He said Elder was cooking a play. I only saw a little bit of it because
Okay.
it was Martin Luther King Day, man. I ran around some today.
So it's
I'm
weird.
gonna catch it later.
It's weird. Kareem can't
They
hear me,
said
but
they hear
everybody else
Elder. I
can.
don't hear him. Let me see something, man. This is the same problem I had the other day. Keep talking, Elder. Let me try to fix this, man.
All right. Yeah, I appreciate all the support over on the Player's Choice
I don't
today
need
on
no.
the
This
Ask
computer costs a
Elder
lot of
show.
money. I ain't trying to get
Getting
another MacBook Pro for real.
it's getting a
They said
lot
everybody
of.
said they could hear. Oh, just keep talking. Let me try to fix this thing because this happened
Hey,
last
Kareem,
time.
I'm trying to keep talking. If you quit over talking me, Kareem, that blame it. See, I can say that, y'all, because he can't hear me right now. No, yeah, appreciate all y'all coming over supporting me on the Player's Choice and on the Ask Elder show. It ain't gonna do anything but grow. These first few weeks I'm gonna be on. I'm gonna let y'all know up front
I
though.
think last time I did it. I think if he come back, Elder, come back out and come back in. Because I
Okay.
think that happened to me last. I can't hear nothing you saying. Everybody can hear you. Y'all was hearing me, right? Y'all heard me, right? Tell me if y'all heard me talking. Tell me if y'all heard me talking. This is the same thing happened the other day.
Salute.
Same shit happened the other day. Then
Shalom. Can
I have to
anybody
get a
hear me?
little more text. Yeah, Greg said gave me Elder, what up?
Hey, can you hear me?
Damn, man, what the fuck is going on?
Man, not sure why Kareem can't hear me.
Hold up. Keep talking, man. This is crazy.
I'm like my man Showtime said, you can't be using the Puerto Rican headsets and the Filipino computers, bro. Laptops. You got to get some real stuff. That's funny that y'all can.
Yo.
Right there, Kareem. Can you hear me?
Yo. This is ridiculous, man.
Kareem, can you hear me? Kareem, can you hear me now? That's weird. Yeah, y'all can hear us both, but he can't hear me. I can hear him. The problem is he can't hear me.
Y'all hear me? Elder talk?
Yeah, I can hear you, Kareem.
Damn, man, what the
You
fuck
can't
is
hear
going
me.
on? Hold up, man.
Loyalty, can you hear him?
Yo.
Loyalty. See, Loyalty can't. I guess he can't hear me.
Yeah, I have my mic off. I can
Can
hear
you hear?
Kareem. Yep.
You can hear Kareem.
So we could talk to each
So
other,
we
but
can hear
Kareem
each other, but Kareem can't hear us. That's crazy.
and
Can
I
y'all hear
can't even.
Loyalty in the chat? Can y'all hear Loyalty?
Hello, I just heard Loyalty. Elder, say something.
Say something. Say
I don't
something
hear
else.
Elder. Say something again, Loyalty.
Yo,
I
back
hear
out Kareem,
Loyalty.
back out Kareem, and come back in if you could, because it ain't going in. Because will it end, Elder? If you do that,
What was it? What?
will the string
I
end
don't
if
know.
you back?
I don't know because I ain't
I
done it.
see.
Like,
I see.
you want to send a new link?
I see
Yeah, you
Elder.
might have to do that.
Yeah, you can tell I'm
I can
talking.
hear
He
you,
can tell I'm
Loyalty. I can
talking.
hear you.
That's weird that he can hear you, Loyalty, and not me. But I can hear you too, Loyalty, and you can hear
Yo,
me.
Yeah, and I
That's
can hear
weird.
Kareem.
That's weird
you hear
that
Elder?
he can't hear me. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here, bro.
Loyalty, you hear Elder?
Yep, and I hear you perfect.
Oh, what the fuck is going on?
Yo.
I'm hearing everybody but Elder. So you think this me or Elder?
Nah, it's probably you, because we
It's
hear
probably
Elder.
you, Kareem.
Because they can
But
hear me.
I hear you,
Yeah.
Aaron. I hear Loyalty, but I don't hear Elder.
Let me
I
go
don't
out and
know
come back in. I'll go out and come back in again.
what's going on. Somebody's microphone not acting right now.
It's not Elders, because we hear Elder. Perfect.
I can hear Kareem. I don't know why Kareem can't hear us.
No, I hear you. I hear you, Aaron. I hear you, and I hear Loyalty. Y'all hear me?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can hear you.
Both of
I
y'all, but
heard you
I
from the
never heard
gate.
Elder.
I don't know why you can't hear Elder though. That's ridiculous.
Elder, say something.
He dropped up. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Elder.
See, y'all can hear me though. Kareem's the one
I
that
hear
can't
Elder.
hear me.
I
You hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you
Okay.
now.
Cool.
All right.
All right. Yeah.
I hear it, guy.
Hey
What's
man,
good?
hey man, we
Wow.
gotta upgrade you from this Puerto Rican laptop, bro. We gotta
Yeah.
upgrade you, man.
Nah, this
You
You
is
ain't got a
upgrade.
MacBook?
Yeah, he's MacBook.
This
Hey, that's
MacBook.
what. Hey, you using the Chromebook, bro. We can't use
Yeah.
Chromebooks on this, man. We gotta
Yeah,
get
he
real
need a
deal.
MacBook. Yeah, he need a
Get you
MacBook.
an Apple, bro. They get you an Apple, bro.
This is Apple. This is Apple, yeah.
Is it? You know I'm
Oh,
teasing
no.
you, man. You know
That's an
that's
old
Showtime.
Apple.
That's
Old
Showtime.
Apple.
Number one thing right there. You got any kind of problem, you can be like, hey man, get rid of that Puerto Rican headset.
That's probably an old Apple you got.
I heard you
Yeah,
was cooking on. They said you was doing your thing on Players Choice.
Hey man, I'm loving it over there. We getting it done. Hey, hopefully you get free, Kareem, because I got Showtime in today. I want to get you over there. I need to get you on there too. I
Yeah,
really
I'm gonna
do.
come. You said
I would
12
love to.
o'clock.
I would love to have a show with Elder. That would be
Well,
lit.
Try to. Hey, come on over, my brother. It's from 12:30 to about 2. We do about 90 minutes. It's over there. Oh, it's called Ask Elder on the Players
Okay.
Choice,
Okay.
and you can get in the panel
Okay.
and ask any question you want. Talk about whatever you want to talk about. So,
Okay.
but if I know folk are coming, I give him like I knew Showtime could make it today, so I told him pull him to the top so he don't have to wait. So Kareem, when you let me know, Elder, I'm in, I'm coming. I'm gonna make sure he pull you to the top, and then I have to let him know. Look, don't cut him off in 5 minutes. Let him roll
Okay.
till I tell you to cut it. You know, till we
Okay.
done with it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah,
That's cool.
because I
That's cool.
want to introduce you. I want to introduce you dudes to these guys because bring a lot to the table that they need
Okay.
balance wise. They got a lot over there, but they still
Uh-huh.
do need balance in certain areas. So a
You're
lot of
right.
what we doing here, what we're doing on Showtime and places like that, it brings a ticket, of course, brings a lot of balance to them, and numbers just be through the roof. I think that video already over 4,000 views already,
Uh-huh.
and the feedback has been sick. It's been really sick. And
Yeah.
they already talking to me behind the scenes like we gotta figure this out because I told them the first 3-4 weeks if I'm available I'll come on,
Mhm.
but after that when my schedule get rolling, which it is gonna easily get rolling the end of this month, beginning of February, I told them I'm going twice a month. That's it. And
Right.
if I go twice a month though, they're gonna have to redo something. They could literally shift my show, or they're gonna have to do it to where I can get a longer time frame. You know what I mean? Where I'm gonna have to go longer than 90 minutes. Because if I'm only gonna be seen twice a month, they're gonna want me to be in that 2.5 to 3 hour time slot. You see what I'm saying? So we're gonna figure it out though. We're gonna figure it out.
And see, the good thing about twice a month, more people be fiending. It could give you a lot more to talk about.
Hey Kareem, guess what? They get the feedback, the analysts and all the analytics and all that kind of stuff. The number one feedback they said they got was the show was too short. That was the number one feedback, and that's what they want though. They want that kind of feedback right now to drum up the interest, stir up, all that good stuff. And but I can't commit every month to go once a week. I can't. I'm too busy. So I told them just to get it going. I'll definitely be there 3 weeks in a row, maybe 4. But after that, it's gonna be twice a month, and I can't even guarantee that it's gonna be like every other week. Because they said the way they do it, they got this thing where they can put it out there and just, all the people that's connected will see it. So you don't need like 2, 3, 4 days in advance to really kind of push the show. So it could get to a point where it's going to be Mondays because that's the day that JD's available. But it could get pushed to, a different time slot or something like that. And it may not be like every other Monday. It may be 2 Mondays, and then you may not see me for 3, 4 weeks. Then I come back for another Monday, and then 2 off, and another month. You're gonna get me twice a month. You're gonna get it twice a month, though.
That's a good thing. That's definitely a good thing. Yo, Big Dale, you want to come here and tell them what your for like 2 minutes? Tell them what your
What's up, Malik?
podcast about Big Dale. You want to come here 2 minutes because we got some good people over here. You doing good things. I love what you Elder doing in his community, and I love what you doing in your community. It's Martin Luther King birthday today. We cannot over. Well, some people, it depends. Everybody religion, everybody different. But I love Martin Luther King togetherness, wanting to bring people together. You know, things like that. That's just my personal. I know everybody have their own way of thinking, but I love what. That's why I really love Elder Channel, like building community. This is very important with our kids. We're gonna get the basketball people, but y'all know I love this type of talk too. That's why I love Big Dale thing. So Big Dale, if you want to come up for like 2 minutes, explain to people what you're doing, because you know it's a lot of balance, a lot of game. And Chicago, Dale, his son was part of the drill culture. I seen his son literally online on doing an interview, and a week later he got killed. You know, his son looked just like him. You know, he's very close to his son. So I love what he's doing. He's been doing this for a while, trying to bridge the gap with the gangs, trying to stop the violence. And you know, it's rough out here, man. I ain't never looked the son. I looked my nephew, and that in 2019 destroyed me. You know what I'm saying?
That's what we're working on. That's what we're working on out here right now. Stop the violence.
Yeah. So this is. I really want. You know, I love that. That's why Elder doing his community. I always tune in his shows. Very informative. I love sports. Y'all know I love sports, but sometimes that community work is big. That's why I said as people look up to the athletes and these entertainers, but doing community work is hard. These are the people we need to look up to, man. What you say about that, Elder, community work?
Yeah, it's definitely hard work. It's a big time sacrifice. You have to put people over yourself. And it takes a specific mindset to really make community work. There are a lot of times and a lot of people that give an effort at doing community, but the mindset may be wrong going into it, or their motivation could be off. If you're going into a community to benefit, you're going into it for the wrong thing. Now, I'm not saying you won't, but if that is your mindset going into it, like what I'm going to get from this and how's it going to be, you're going to be jacked up. Your whole goal needs to be to serve the people and take care of the folk and get them to a place where they can become the kind of communities we do. Let me speak on what we do. I'm not going to speak on no other kind, to get you to a point where you can be self-sufficient and not have to depend on the system and this government, your neighbors. You're not depending on any of that. Your neighbors should be people that think like you, act like you, believe like you, worship like you, fellowship like you. That's who your neighbors should be. So then you can know them that actually labor amongst you. So it is definitely a sacrifice. You could be selfish and if you make good money and do things on a whole nother level that you won't. But to me, I don't think those are the successful communities. The ones that are really, truly successful, the lead and heads of those communities are fully sacrificing to make sure that others have the things that they need. And we're really living on the same level. You know what I'm saying? We have all things common. Let me put it that way. So, but my biggest thing in this world, like the guy asked me the question earlier today on the player's choice about, do I believe the players are more durable from the 80s and 90s than today? And I'm like, yes, but a lot of it has to do with what's going into the people's body. People are consuming way too much sugar. People are consuming way too much genetically modified food, milk pasteurized. Now, all this stuff that was different in the 70s, 80s, and 90s is designed to slowly deteriorate your body and break you down. Because think about this, just logically think about this. If they have all the great higher level modern medicines, all the top of the line technologies and all this stuff, why is it that these players can't stay on the court?
That's right.
Being is that their actual bodies are breaking down from the things that they're putting in it. Even the stuff that they consider in the world to be organic, it's really not, y'all. Y'all don't know what the specifications and the requirements it is in the world, like what you buy at your grocery store, to meet the organic thing. Just because it says it's organic and they charge you twice as much for it, doesn't mean it's organic. Like I said, I grow organic food. I know what organic is. That stuff in the stores, most of it, it's not organic. So that's why these people don't have a high quality of life. That's why men are dying off before they can even reach 60. That's why these players, they can have extended longer careers because of the stuff that they've taken. That, you know, we don't want to go into that conversation, but they can have long careers because of that. But it's going to cost them in the end. It really is, because this food, this water, the air, all this stuff is really jacking them up. Yes, sir. So we try to train and teach people how to maintain and survive outside of all that. That's what we do.
Great. All right. I appreciate that, Elder. So, Dale, real quick, tell the people, because I sent a lot of people over there to your channel. You can explain real quick what your channel is about.
Yeah, I appreciate that. But first thing I want to do, I want to get Elder his flowers while you're here. I believe what he's doing is fantastic. I peeped through on this show. I've been peeping through on this show, and I believe that it's fantastic. And I really believe and live by what he's saying is so true and authentic. And all we have to do is just sit back and look at our elders. Look at how our grandmothers, how they live to be 80 and 100 years old. Look how they ate. Look at the food they ate. They survived off beans and they survived off different things. Like they didn't put the things that we put in our body now. Like everything is fast food and everything is right there. It's so available, but it's tearing us down. So I want to give him his flowers for that. Educating our people, and I want to give you yours too, Kareem, because I met you on here and you've been a real solid brother. It feel like I know you in real life. I'm gonna get down there to actually meet you and sit down and break bread with you, man, because the vibe I'm getting from you, brother, it feel like family. And my page is truly I love the fact that
He copped out his spice internet. But so Elder, you want loyalty, Aaron? Oh, he's back on.
So what happened? But I just want to push that, and then my page, man, is like my page is about the peace, and I'm having a hard time getting the momentum going because it's always something that's so negative that'll push us back. I just did a live about true hustlers. I'm kind of tired, and I was kind of like showing these young boys the inside of my life and how we started. And I was showing them like, by me being, I was believing in one domination. When I say domination, I'm saying I'm representing the gangster disciples. And I met a younger brother that was younger than me that was a Blackstone. And I had him on my show today because he took a case for me. We was in the car. The police put like 60 grams of heroin on me, $10,000 that I had in the car, and some other things. And I had some other guys that was with me that was supposed to have been my guys. And this young guy stepped up that wasn't the same. He wasn't the same as me. He, actually we supposed to have been enemies. And he told them police, man, that's mine. That's my case. And it made me look like, wait a minute. So it took that word op absolutely away from me. And in Chicago, we done had so many of these kids die. Even my son died over words, man. They dying over words. That word op is a made-up word. That word is not real. Because anybody could be your op. That's anybody that poses a threat to you. So what I'm doing now, I'm pushing and I'm fighting for peace because I don't want no other parent to feel like how I feel. I don't want it. And I just seen something that DJ Academic did. And this other dude, Cousins or what his name is, it's like somebody always throwing a hat in the ring for beef. Now, he just posted a video saying that King Von was a serial killer. If any of us know we got any sense that we did history, we know what a serial killer was. Ted Bundy was a serial killer.
Jeffrey
Dahmer was serial killers. These kids, they want to paint these pictures and use these words on these kids because they use them for financial gain. So me getting monetized is cool. It's an achievement. I love it, like you say. But the thing I want a message to be put out, and maybe we could save a life. That's the biggest thing that I'm fighting for, and I want. Because man, my son's birthday is on the 26th of this month, and people wouldn't believe how empty I feel not being able to call my son or him call me or him kick it with me. I don't want no other parent to feel like that. I had a genuine relationship with my son and the rest of my kids. That's why I say I can't see how people get on here and talk about and put their mouths on other people's kids, man, and say things about other people's kids that's not true, and you playing games from your keyboard, and people are really dying from it. So I ain't gonna hold y'all up. I'm listening to y'all show. Y'all gonna make me start watching basketball because I feel like I ain't no man. I can't get in and have a conversation. No, it's all good. Every time the notification come on and you go here, I'm gonna get on here and I'm gonna do everything I can and support you because you do me. But I gotta learn a little bit about basketball so I can get in there and I can talk crazy too. You know what I mean? So that's really what my page about, man. And anybody
he
on this
almost to
platform,
1,000 subscribers, he'd be monetized. He'd be able to do a little more with his page. He close to 1,000 subscribers. His page is Big Dell 063.
Yeah, I'll put something in the chat where they can catch it. But my thing is, if anybody on here need me to speak to the youth or need me to do anything, I'm here. I'm here for it. I'm always available. I'm here. You know what I mean? So anybody, if they need me to do something, man, I'm here. That's just me. I'm gonna stay humble with it. I'm gonna keep fighting. Elder, if there's anything I could do for you or you need me to do anything, man, I'm with it. And that go for anybody else on here. I just can't talk about basketball right now, y'all. Y'all give me the next season.
Man, we appreciate you, brother. We appreciate you, man. No doubt. Thank you so much.
Yeah, for sure.
So, Elder, Aaron, T, what's good, bro? How y'all doing? We can get going.
I'm good.
Good, fellas. Hope
I'm gonna get out y'all way, man. I love y'all, family. I love that New York energy, man. I love it.
All right, thanks, bro.
I can't pump fake. I don't know how to pump fake. I love it, man. I love when people give each other their flowers. I love when I see other brothers support because that's the biggest thing. Like down here, our biggest problem is everybody's scared of somebody to get ahead of them. So the crab in the bucket is in full effect down here. So I love what y'all doing, bro. I'm out, man. Look.
Yeah.
So what y'all think about the game last night with Russ?
Man, Russ cost y'all boys the game, man.
I think Dolphins should have called timeout.
Definitely.
I'm gonna stick on my I'm gonna stay on my keep my foot down on how I feel. I still feel we trending in the right direction. Like I said, even in losses, you could still learn a lot. You feel what I'm saying? I think we lost at least 5 to 10 close games like that down the stretch, but it's only going to prepare us for those games down the stretch when they important. Like I remember last year we was fighting for like the 10th spot and we was losing a lot of those games. So I think now, you feel what I'm saying? We should be like conditioned when AD come back, LeBron healthy and stuff like that. And considering, like I said, Kareem, all the injuries, you feel what I'm saying? We got Lonnie out. We have important guys out. We play good, and people don't even notice it. But if you put any other team in our situation with these type of injuries, when they came, the times table, how we starting the season, lose your second best player, anybody would be in this position, no matter what superstars you ever played in the NBA with. So we got to just stop being prison in the moment and understand. But yeah, I like Russ. He had a good game yesterday. Like I said, I wouldn't have called that timeout. He had the mismatch, him and Joel Embiid. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna let him play, and he got to prove it. It's been a couple games, Kareem, where I thought LeBron had it at the end, and he lost it. The one game he fell. Remember, at the end of the game, he had the ball. So like, we can't when Russ do it. Oh, it's a big trade, but I didn't see LeBron. He been struggling in the fourth a lot and pivotal moment. He'll have a good 4-15, but when it come down in them last possessions, fumble the ball, take a bad shot, a contested three. So yeah, we gotta keep that same energy. So that's where I'm at with it.
No, I say Russ is definitely part of the problem. Darvin should have done a better job coaching. Russ don't get no pass for me at all because it doesn't matter that he was fouled. It was a stupid decision by him to challenge Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid is an elite defender anytime he wants to be. If you go back and look at what Joel Embiid said last night, He said, I live for moments like that. He said, I can stop anybody in this league in
Right.
moments like that. Now,
Right.
if you go back, hold on, if you go back and you look at what Russ said, go watch his interview closely. Russ is smiling happily with the shades on, but look at his mouth. He's smiling. You can tell he's joyous. He's happy. Hey, man, it's overhanded. Blah, blah. I don't know a guy that loses a game like that feel like they were fouled and it costs you the game, that comes out laughing, joking, smiling. I just get ready for the next one with a big smile. Russ don't give a flip about winning, y'all. He don't.
Right.
Russ was
Right.
happy last night because he had a triple-double and he played well. He
Mm-hmm.
didn't care that he lost that game.
Right.
LeBron was upset because you saw what he did. Didn't shake
Mm-hmm.
nobody's hand, walked right off the court, didn't really want
Right.
to speak to nobody. That's somebody that actually wanted to win. Now, again, people will blame LeBron, say, well, go get the ball, go do this, go do that. You
Mm-hmm.
think Russ was going to get that ball to LeBron even if he came over there?
Nope. Nope.
Waved his tail off. I don't believe Russ would have gave LeBron. Only way LeBron was going to get that ball was if Darvin would have done his job, called the timeout. When they got the rebound, it was 13 seconds. He should have called a timeout right there. Then, if you want to respect Russ, leave him in the game, but make him take the ball out of bounds.
And
Russ
that's
would be better. Russ would be better going in. And I'm telling LeBron, you take that shot with 2 or 3 seconds on the clock so that we have time for offensive rebound. That's what I want Russ going in, trying to crash the boards. I don't want him trying to take the best defender on the court, which is Joel Embiid, off a one-on-one play. I don't
and
want
Darvin.
that.
Right.
And then he said he's one of the best finishers. I'm sorry. Being 50% at the rim and layups is not a good finisher, bro. I'm sorry. He's not the best finisher the Lakers got on their
And
team.
Darvin
LeBron
say he
better than him.
right.
So
And
I know what, hold on, brother. I know what Darvin is doing. I know what Darvin's doing. He's trying to support Russ. He's trying to stand behind him. Russ is just still a bad fit with his mindset. And anytime Russ is cooking, Darvin's going to feel like he has to leave him in the game. You leave Russ in the game, he's going to make decisions like this. Now, real quick, and I'm done. Most. I actually agree with you on the part where you said that LeBron is passive in the clutch. That's only when he's tired, though. Because, see, that pass LeBron made was a stupid pass. That bullet pass in traffic, that was stupid. That's why it turned into a turnover. But I noticed that out of LeBron, especially when he's tired. And because the Lakers couldn't hold these leads, even though how good Russ was playing or couldn't maintain when he was out the game, he had to come into the game a little earlier. So when he came in at almost that 5-something, almost 6-minute mark, by the end of the game, LeBron was already tired, bro. He was
I saw
already
that
tired.
myself.
I wouldn't be surprised if he don't play tonight. Me personally, if I'm the Lakers, I don't even play him tonight. I don't.
Right.
I get him ready for the Sacramento games and all of that. I get him ready for those.
Mm-hmm.
Because if he play tonight, he's not playing against Sacramento. Watch.
Right.
If he play tonight, if he get out there and play hard tonight, he's not playing 2 days from now in Sacramento. He's probably not, because he tweaked the ankle last night. So that's my take on it. Darvin's got to do better. He is a rookie coach, but he's got to do better. He needs somebody on that sideline reminding him of these types of things. And it's apparently he don't, because somebody should have been in his ear while what's-the-name was bringing the ball up. One of his coaches should have been in his ear saying, hey, when they miss this shot, we get the rebound. We want timeout or not. We rolling. We got what we want. Oh, yeah, timeout. You see what I'm saying? That's the stuff that you got to be discussing. And that's what you have assistant coaches for. Because as a coach, I've been in both seats, assistant and head. As a head coach, bro, you be locked in the game like a player. It's easy for the head coach to forget that stuff. This is what you have assistant coaches for. So, yeah, I'm done. Y'all go ahead.
I can't even say nothing about that game because that game just threw my whole. I can't speak on it.
Kareem, can I say something? It's not really the rebuttal, Elder, because two people could be right. It's just perspective, the way we look at the game, our experiences, where we come from, this, that, and the third, and what have you. But I think the trust. People look at it as LeBron passive, but I've watched Bron every game. Literally, that's trust right there. Not getting the ball. We need that trust moving forward. It's likely we may not do a move. So I want Russ super confident in that moment. LeBron, I done seen him. Let's say the ratio is this, Kareem. I done seen LeBron in that moment 23 times this year, right? And you telling me Russ is laughing in the media and everything, Joe, because it's like it's like we forgot who Russ is. Like, yeah, it's a big tabloid narrative when he finally tries to win a game. Like, has he played that bad where we can't even trust him in that moment? I think he's,
Hell no, we can't.
but
Yes, he's played. Hold on, bro. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna answer your question. Yes, he's played that
hold on.
bad, and hell
Let
no.
me
Hold on.
finish, Elder, and then
You
you
hold
can
on, hold
rebuttal.
on. Loyalty. I'm
You
just
cutting me off
answering
right
your.
now.
I'm just answering your question. Hell yes, he's played that bad, and hell no, we cannot trust him in those situations. Go
All
ahead.
right, now let me say this. You can say that, but people in the chat, since Russ been dogged and everything, and you telling me him accepting his role, averaging, well, he's damn near averaging a triple double off the bench in this NBA, which nobody's doing. Seventh role, playing good. He hasn't built his equity, not saying back up to who he was in OKC, but he's done and did the most sacrifices. He played all last year. Nobody, Elder, this is what we do after the game. We talk about that play, but nobody talking about shit. Who going D Harden in the last play? Russ is D'ing the best player every fourth quarter. He blocked James Harden shot, switching off. He doing all that, making positive passes, plays, setting people up, and he made a lot of crucial clutch layups down the stretch when LeBron didn't want the ball a few times. Troy Brown missing. Russ taking that. It was like a little floater he did over the lane. You feel me? LeBron needs that too to be like, okay, I can take this possession off to trust Russ to do that because it's too predictable if the eyes just on LeBron.
Too
When
smart.
shooter
Be
not take,
quiet. Ain't
when
nobody
shooter
even
not
talk. Hold on.
go
Ain't
ahead, go
nobody
ahead.
even talking about AD. AD ain't even playing too smart. Be quiet. Russ is on
Yeah.
the court screwing up games. So you talking about leave Russ alone? Tell his ass to leave us alone. Damn it.
Facts.
You said talk
Facts.
about AD. AD not even on the court. My bad, Loyalty. I had to get on this dude
Nah,
too
you
smart.
good
You say
because
some of the dumbest stuff. Now, when you go on for a minute, let me come at you with this real quick,
yeah.
rebuttal you real quick. You started off by talking about how this is trust by LeBron. If LeBron truly trusted Russ,
Yeah.
why is he upset? I've seen guys that trust guys to do these type of things at the end of the game.
Uh-huh.
Dame Lillard and McCullough and all these two. I just gave you one example, right?
Mm-hmm.
When Dame missed a shot like that, is McCullough mad?
Nope.
No, because he trusts Dame. He ain't going to make every one, but he trusts him. LeBron was upset with Russ because it was a bad play and a bad decision. But again, let's get back on LeBron. He's too tired. That's why he was passive. That's why he was letting Russ do what he do. Nobody has an issue. Hold on. Nobody has an issue with all the good Russ does. He eliminates the good with his bad, boneheaded decisions. And unfortunately for the teams he plays for, those typically come in a crunch time of the game. It's too familiar. You show me the last time Russ has hit a shot that won a game for a team. When does that happen? Show it to me, because I don't know it. I know what the people from OKC used to say about him. When did he do it last? When did he do it last?
If we talking to eliminate bad and good and narratives, how we look at a player when they fail.
Loyalty.
Go
Don't
ahead.
shift the goalposts. I
No,
asked
I'm
you a
not shifting the
specific question.
goalposts.
I asked you a specific question. When is the last time Russell Westbrook hit a game-winning shot and we got film to celebrate it? When has that happened?
It's been a minute. Was it he didn't do that for Washington?
Now you're coming on trying to. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I know he didn't do it for Houston.
Hold
I
on,
know he didn't.
Elder.
I know he didn't do it for
Same way we
Washington.
say
He
this
ain't done it
about
for us
Russ.
in 2 years.
No, the same way we say that
deflect.
about Russ.
Don't deflect. You're gonna deflect.
No, I'm not. Listen,
deflect.
I'm not deflecting. I'm listening. I'm talking. The same way we do that to Russ. I done seen LeBron get 52 and people say he can't close the game and when the last time he hit. Like I done
But you
seen
know
it.
what? I can go to this year and show you shots that LeBron has hit to win the game for us. I can go to last year and show you multiple shots
What's his
LeBron
percentage
hit
though, Russ?
to win the game.
Elder?
I don't care. Russ's percentage is 0 because I've never seen it.
I've
never
saying.
seen it.
I'm just
Now,
saying.
Hold on, loyalty.
Go
When
ahead.
the Lakers, when his teams are down 2-3 buckets, 2-3 baskets, he'll hit one of those shots to help you get back in the game. But I'm talking about a game-winning shot, a game-tying shot. I'm talking about a shot that takes us that he hit the shot that pushes in overtime. He hits the shot that pushes to the win. I don't get them from Russ. And the thing is this: I have so many memories just on the Lakers for the last year and a half with Russ, where he did something stupid at the end of the game, and it cost us an opportunity to win the game.
This year, though? How many this year, Elder?
The one I just seen last night is enough.
Okay, one. That's a great percentage.
Now hold on. This is
yeah. Go ahead.
Loyalty. Russ does not have this reputation of being a clutch player.
So what
are you talking about? Hold on. You're talking about building up equity. Equity for what? Just because he's playing good on the court don't mean that he's a good decision maker late. Here's the problem. Russ believed that was a mismatch. Hold on. Russ believed in his mind that was a mismatch between him and Joel Embiid. That's the number one problem right there.
It's a big on small. I will go with that.
Hold on. Is every big on small a mismatch?
No.
So why?
I think Russ
Joel Embiid is an elite defender. And he's 7 foot. And he's blocking you from getting to the basket. He's not allowing you to get to the basket. Russ never got around him.
In the Dallas game, right? I watched LeBron in that situation. He passes it to Troy Brown. And y'all know I'm heavy LeBron. Y'all call me a brontosaurus, whatever. He passes it to Troy Brown. Troy Brown takes a lot shot, get past. Other overtime, LeBron drives, get fouled.
Wow, we talking about LeBron.
Other overtime, LeBron got it. He fall. How does that feel to Russ or just being
because we got plenty of footage, even on the Lakers. Not as much.
Even about
not as much.
Now,
hold on, bro.
Elder.
I'm talking about now. Not as much with LeBron with LA, but we got plenty of footage of LeBron in his career. Even with LA, the last year and a half, where he has hit game-winning shots to send the games to overtime. Does he have some failures like last night? Absolutely. But with Russ, it's one-sided. We know if the ball is in Russ's hands, the last play of the game, the Lakers are going to lose. We know when Russ gets all excited when we down 10 and he scored 2 buckets in a row, he going to rock the baby. And guess what? We 1-9 in those games.
Right.
These are facts, bro. This not me making up stuff. These are facts.
Mm-hmm.
And I agree with most. I watch LeBron. This is why I say we need the depth, y'all. The number one reason we need the depth is to keep LeBron keep LeBron fresh at the end of the game. If I can take other guys and then put them in there, then we can give LeBron longer rest. And if he's fresh going into the fourth, if he's fresh, when he come off that bench for the fourth quarter, like let him start the fourth quarter, play those 3 or 4 minutes, set him down on the bench. Don't bring him back to 4 minutes or 3 minutes to play to close the game. If he's fresh and rested there, then he can close. But when he got to come back at 7, 6 minutes, he going to be trash at the 2-minute mark, like last night. And that's why he tried to throw a baseball pass, full speed, 90 miles an hour to Wenyen Gabriel. Think about this. If Wenyen catches that ball, y'all, what does he do? Nothing, because Embiid's right there. That shit would have got pinned on the backboard, even if he caught it. It was a bad decision, and LeBron does do that stuff at the end of games when he's tired. I'll agree to that. But this goes on Darvingham, and this goes on Russ. Russ has a horrible mentality. Again, I present Exhibit A. Everybody that hasn't seen it, please go Google it. Go look at the post-game interview with Russ. He puts his shades on, and Russell is smiling. You can tell this. If you just watch it without the sound, y'all. Please just watch the video without the sound. You would look at that and think that man won a game, and he's getting interviewed. He's happy. He's happy. Why? Because he had 20 points, 14 rebounds, and 11 assists. He did not care if they won that game. This is why I can't have guys like that.
I can't make a definitive statement like that.
But hold on.
He plays a full NBA game and they.
Lord, hold on, Lord. I'm about to say this. Hey, Elder, remember the last time when Bron and Russ was in the locker room? What did Russ say? Let's not worry about winning. Winning. Let's just have fun. And he smiled about it. You saw that?
He did.
I'll take it. Y'all read too. Listen. At the
end of the day, hold on. Loyalty. Yeah. How do you read into a man saying, let's not worry about wins and losses, let's just have fun? How do you read into that? How do you read into that?
Let me tell you how. You see how you said, and Kareem, and you know, Elder, I will defend LeBron and argue, yeah, it's all LeBron. But I'm seeing, it was a show you was on and you was talking about LeBron's leadership. If I'm his coach, I looked at LeBron after that game, I stayed up, came from work late. I said, LeBron, you walking off like that's bad leadership. How you going to do that when we watch you fail in the closure and you want to court dapping up?
Hold on, no,
I'm not deflecting. Listen,
Okay,
Elder,
hey, loyalty. Hold on.
Elder, you keep
Who do you
interrupting
blame?
me.
Who
Can
do
I
you
say
blame for the
I don't
game?
put the blame. I was never a player like that. I don't blame pointing fingers, especially if we trending and we still got a back-to-back the next night. You don't have time to blame. But this is all
Yeah,
I'm
I got
saying. You can't be
you.
LeBron. You fell. You closing the crowd.
Hey,
You hugging Luka after the game. Now you're on court taking pictures, dapping people up in the crowd. I'm looking at LeBron after that. Like, how the fuck you hugging Luka? Walk off when you fuck up the games too. Now you do walk off when Russ do it. That sets a bad body language and tone.
I
Like,
agree. I agree with loyalty. What
you
he's
come
saying.
I
hug
don't.
Russ.
I don't
You
agree with
come
that
I
hug
shit.
agree with
Russ
loyalty
and
I don't
on
agree
shake
that.
with
his
that
head
shit.
and pour
That
his
was a
tightness.
hard
You
fought
know what type
game
of
in
bond that
overtime.
breaks for
So, hey,
brothers?
this is the funny thing then. If y'all both agree with that, Kareem, go look at it closely. In the game against Dallas, all the Laker players went and hugged guys. All the Dallas players went and hugged the Lakers because
It
it
ain't
was a
even Dallas. It
competitive. It was
any
a
night.
competitive battle. It was a competitive
I
battle.
don't
It
care.
came down to the end. Whoever gonna make the turnover, the mistake is gonna probably lose. That's why Dallas won. But after this game, go show me who went and dapped everybody up. Go
Elder,
show me the Lakers players. Hold
that's
on.
just
Go
one
show me
game.
the Laker players dapping up them. There's a difference. When you trying to say that LeBron's the same, well, he was cool when he screwed it up. Who said he screwed it up?
I'm not saying he screwed up. I'm saying I watch. I just don't say nothing. You
Man,
know,
y'all niggas
I'm
still need
never
to finish
critical
up.
of LeBron like this. I done
Yeah,
seen
you are.
LeBron
So,
after a
so are you
lot of
saying
losses.
LeBron screwed up the Dallas game? Is that what you're saying? I'm just trying to
I'm
understand what
not
you're
That's
saying.
what he's
saying
trying
he
to say.
screwed
That's what
up.
he's trying to say.
I'm
Yes,
saying
you said
LeBron
that.
had
You
no,
said that.
I didn't. I said
You said
LeBron had
don't
3
go hugging
times to
people after
close.
you screw the game.
No, I
That
said
word.
LeBron. This is what I'm saying. If y'all trying to take my words and create a narrative, LeBron had 3 times to close. He passed it to Troy Brown. Everybody would say, Wilder, you ain't take the shot, LeBron. He got fouled, whatever they didn't call it. LeBron drove. He got fouled, missed the layup. LeBron had at the end. He fell. That's 3 times. You don't see Russ walking off
Bro,
and
are
doing
you
that.
serious? Didn't
What
LeBron
do you
drive, get
mean I'm
fouled, and make the
serious?
2? Hold on. Didn't he drive and get fouled and make the 2 free throws?
No,
Then
it
he
was the
makes a
one. It
wide
was the
open
second.
pass.
It was the
He
second.
makes a wide open pass. No, he made 2 free throws the one time he got fouled.
I
He just a
know.
what? Because I didn't think he was gonna make them.
Russ
He
made 2
throws a
free
wide.
throws
Hold on, bro.
yesterday too,
He
though.
throws a wide
What?
open pass. He throws
Yeah.
a wide open pass to a guy that gets hammered on the shot. Can't even follow through.
All
But
right.
that's
I
his fault.
understand. Yeah.
That's
Go
his
ahead.
fault. When they blitz him and he hits the open man and he gets hammered on the foul, that's LeBron's fault.
Russ
You
ain't
niggas
get
is
fouled last
distracted. This
night.
is why I
Why
can't talk
nobody
to
talk
y'all,
about
bro.
that? Russ got fouled.
Loyalty. I
He
will tell
did.
you this.
Yeah.
He did.
Loyalty.
And
I
he
was.
did foul him.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Time
but
out.
that's not
Hold on.
even a
Time
talking
out.
point,
Time
Sam.
out.
I'm a
Time out.
LeBron fanatic, and
How
Kareem
many
knows.
people?
I'm not. Come
How
on,
many
bro.
people was talking
I'm
about
just
he got
calling it what I
fouled
see.
right after the game? How many of y'all was talking about he got fouled? We didn't
Who?
know until the pictures came out.
No, I
During the
watched
game,
it. Russ got
hold
hit
on.
on the arm.
During the game, did you call foul? I didn't see y'all up here going
Hell
crazy
yeah,
saying
he
Russ
got
got fouled.
fouled.
Hey, loyalty, but
Again,
loyalty. I think what you're missing about the fact is if he never put himself in that position with the dumb decision making he made, he wouldn't have to worry about getting fouled because he put himself in that position making that dumb decision. So that's the difference between him and LeBron.
Can I ask you this? When LeBron drives right in the Dallas game and he misses, he gets fouled on that layup. He had a small on him, one pass. Why don't LeBron go with 2 hands and dunk it power right there? Why he go underneath the basket? I didn't see LeBron on a small so many times. Steph Curry, 51 points. LeBron got him at the top of the key. He passed it. Yeah,
hey,
it's a
tell me
million
this.
examples
If
I
you're
can
gonna
use with
critique
LeBron.
LeBron on that level, what
But
should Russ
LeBron
have
has
done
always been
last
a
night?
pass first
Hold
player.
on, my brother.
Elder,
I'm
all
gonna
I'm
let you
saying,
roll. What? No, you ain't saying nothing. You're
I
critiquing
am.
LeBron and you making excuses for Russ. So tell us,
No,
what
I'm
should
not. I'm just saying
since
this.
you can tell us when LeBron went baseline because there was a small there, he should have went with a 2-hand power slam.
Yeah, over Christian Woods who stepped up.
You can
Yes.
tell me that Christian Woods is 6'11". Dummy, he ain't no
So
small. Secondly,
either you're gonna get fouled or make the shot.
what should Russ have done last night?
Get fouled and make the shot. Russ should
What
have
should
pulled
Russ
up
have
for a
done
mid-range
last night?
jumper at the elbow because he was hitting.
So talk
That's
about
what he
that.
did.
Talk about that because we ain't talking about Dallas. We already passed Dallas. You keep going back to
I'm just
LeBron.
using
We want
Dallas
to talk
as
about
one
Russ.
talking point. Elder,
You
I done
keep
seen
talking
it.
about LeBron, and we want to talk
Elder,
about Russ.
on the
He the one
last
blew
live.
last night.
Elder, on the last
This
live, you
dude,
agree
man.
with me when I said LeBron been struggling in the fourth a lot this year, and you
Bro,
agree.
I just agree with what's his name, but that again, that didn't cause what it caused today. Who went down when we were down 4?
You know why,
Penetrated?
Elder?
No.
Because
Who
when Russ
went
do
down? Hold
something,
on,
it's
loyalty.
catastrophic.
Hold on. Who
All right, go
went
ahead,
down
bro.
when we were down 4, penetrated the lane, sucked in 3 guys, and kicked it out to a wide open guy in the corner, and he made the 3? Was that not LeBron?
Yeah.
So here it is. Then we come back and we get the stop we need. And Russ decides, now I need the ball in my hand. Who's better with the ball in their hand, Russ or LeBron? Why would Russ say, let me get this ball to LeBron? Why would he say that?
Sure.
If he actually cares about winning, why would he say that? Do you think do you think any player on the Chicago Bulls in that scenario where they hit a 3 to put them down 1?
All right,
With 27
Elder.
seconds to go. They get the rebound.
I'm gonna answer
with
your
13
question.
seconds to go. Which one of those guys would have not passed the ball to Michael Jordan?
Elder, I play basketball. You play basketball, right? I've been in situations right there where I'm the second leading scorer or third, and I'm in that situation. Just because I don't pass the ball to the lead scorer who's been cooking, that don't mean I don't care about winning. No, that don't mean that. How y'all putting that definitive narrative on a man?
He ain't answering my question.
I'm just telling you.
I agree. It don't
about Russ.
I agree.
Like,
that don't mean you don't care about winning.
You gotta make decisions on the fly. You
Go
trying to
look
build
at
your
Russ's,
confidence.
Go look at Russ's post-game interview. That man was happy because he played well last night. I don't care. We understand your logic is totally off.
Listen to me.
It's not.
We understand
my
your
logic
thinking.
was off about winning.
Hey, bro, we understand. We understand your. No, we just didn't agree that he was the greatest player in the world like you.
Listen to me.
Cool.
Listen.
No, that's what y'all say
like
when
him,
I give a man
he ain't
credit.
no
Y'all
starter.
say he's greatest.
Listen to me. Listen to what we say.
How many possessions do we
act like this
for us?
nigga need to be starting.
He's our own energy guy.
Hey, I see y'all at the game, man. I told you I can't do Lord.
Yeah,
Thomas Bryant and we again bring y'all energy too.
Y'all go ahead and enjoy it. I can't do this, nigga, man.
That's why.
Yeah, you right. You be killing me, all right. You sure do. You kill me. I can't talk basketball with this dude, bro. This dude has the most off the wall, retarded ass takes. How is this LeBron's fault? How is this LeBron's fault?
Nope. See, Kareem.
Keep going back to LeBron.
Kareem, the one time I say it was LeBron's fault, these dudes they hear somebody say something and they create a narrative and say, I'm saying it's LeBron's fault. I didn't say it was LeBron's fault. What did I say, Elder? It's nobody's fault. I never blame my kryptonite. I don't blame at work or nothing.
That think the way he think. I don't know what level he played at, but I guarantee he didn't win a lot. I want to see. Hey, loyalty. Show me your trophy. Show me how much winning you have done.
Trophies,
I want to see them. Turn your camera on and show them to me. I want to see them.
Championships, my brother.
I want to see it. Show it to me. Don't just
got them. I promise you I got them, brother.
Turn your camera on and show them to me, bro.
I promise you I got them.
Turn the cameras on and show them.
I'm good.
Bro,
show
that
me
mentality
yours.
you got, that mentality you
my
got,
mentality is
ain't
great.
no way you winning with that.
No
way.
Elder. My mentality is this.
No way.
It's not just basketball. It's the work, it's community, and everything, brother. I don't play the playing game. I don't blame faults. I don't do none of that, brother. It's a difference. What I'm talking goes in all walks of life.
I ain't got no.
It's not
I ain't
about no blaming. Because we're talking about
your ass gonna be laughing.
No,
when
we
you go
having
to your
a manly
team.
discussion about basketball.
Trolling ass.
No, you're saying
I ain't biased against Russ. Russ
Kareem, you feel I'm
Russ
trolling
is a
right
bad
now?
fit for the Lakers.
I don't think he's trolling. But let's just forget about
most. I said most is trolling. Most. He's trolling.
Yeah.
I didn't say
but
you.
Elder.
Most.
Elder,
No, you really.
hey,
most. Loyalty. You really believe this crazy stuff. You do. You really believe this stuff. You do.
It's really
I
not
believe
about
that.
belief.
You definitely believe that.
But Elder, this is what this is what this new world do. Like they create after every night, or it could be immediate, it could be rap, whatever. Like they put a connotation on you that sticks, and people start believing it. It picks up. I don't do that with people in general. I look at the long-term outlook, and what Russ said and what LeBron said. We got to wake up back to back. Long-term, we can't blame, point fingers. That's what I'm saying. That's bad, LeBron. No, he old. He used to have more string to build up more rally and stuff. But now it's like, you feel what I'm saying? Long term, we got to trust Russ in that situation once or twice.
Long term.
Two people could be right.
Long term. Long term for your team. Since you said long term, you need to get a cancel.
Can I say one thing?
Hold on, Elder.
I just want to say one thing. It sounds like y'all have two different. I think what Loyalty's saying is the people shouldn't be hard on Russ because LeBron did the exact same thing and nobody get down on him. And I think what Elder's saying is it's not that. Russ body language in a press conference, how he approached, which he shouldn't have did that. Like, you lose a game, he just say the wrong things. But I want to ask y'all this: the trade deadline in 3 weeks.
Right.
Trade Russ. Trade Russ and you win.
Is gone.
Trade Russ and you win.
And guess what?
Same shit I've been crying for a year and a half. Trade Russ and you win.
I don't disagree.
Simple. I almost don't even give a flip who the Lakers get back. Just get his ass off the team.
I don't disagree.
He has a loser's mentality, and that's why he has consistently been a loser his whole entire career. The man showed you clearly he don't care about winning. He don't.
I agree.
But Elder, you know what I heard? They said this trade deadline gonna be super busy because this was my guy telling me. He said a lot of teams feel they can win. They said teams honestly feel they can win. Like Memphis feel. You see how cocky they is.
Hey, that's a crazy stat, Riri.
But I really want to ask you this, Elder, because this is my homeboy said, and he said, and it's probably gonna piss off people, you know, who like LeBron. But what he was saying was, he said, how come? This is what he said. This is my homeboy said. He said it's legitimate. A lot of teams feel they can win, like they can win. He said, how come LeBron feel he can't win, and then they got one of the best two players, and then he said that's a on. I know people gonna be mad, but he made sense what he said. He said LeBron feel they need so much help, and he got a top of the line player with AD, and he said
he don't have AD though.
But no, hold on, Lord. He said who two superstars?
AD and LeBron. But what he's saying is, hold up, check what he's saying, because when he said he yelled out the teams, he said these teams honestly feel they're gonna win, and he feel that this is gonna be a busy trade deadline because the team feel they could do a little shuffling here and there. But he said teams feel they and it can win.
I hope there's a GM out there that has the mindset that loyalty got, and they value Russ like he do, so they can trade for his ass.
Elder,
that's what I hope.
I want to add this, and again,
I hope that
putting stuff on me saying I do that. Listen, Elder, I agree with you with every trade. When it comes to Russ, I don't care his good play. What we can get back for him is more valuable than his play. And it's not about the play and the stats and the numbers. It's the holes and plugs we need to preserve the players we have, our most important players. That's the most important thing. I don't care if a player averages 30.
Lord, listen to me.
You can forget it. You can forget that, Bank. You can forget that, Bank. That ain't gonna never happen.
Hold on, Elder. Listen to me.
Elder, what you? Go ahead, Aaron. I'll say
Go ahead, Aaron.
This is what I was trying to say. After that game last night, I want his ass gone. I don't want him there no more. After what he just did, no. This is it. I done gave him his last shot. No more. This is it. He gets no more chances. No more. This is it.
This is the type of stuff Russ does that have GMs thinking like, man, I can't believe I literally thought about it. Because he'll play a certain way, and literally GMs will think about, man, maybe we should. Then he'll do that, and they'll be like, man, whoo, so glad I didn't pull the trigger on that. God dang, I'm so glad I didn't do that, man. But Riri 2005 had a stat in there that I think that's female, right? Riri 2005. She said that LeBron has more fourth quarter points this year than anybody, and he done missed 10 games.
He got what?
Now, he got more fourth quarter points than anybody in the league, and he's missed 10 games, but he got more. That was now. I don't know that to be true. That's what she put in there. That he has more fourth quarter points than anybody in the league, even though he's missed 10 games. When you get done,
Elder, can I respond to that?
My thing is this. That doesn't mean that LeBron has come up big in the fourth quarter.
Thank you.
I know the formula, though, why LeBron doesn't. I have seen LeBron, when he is properly rested to close a game, he has the ability to close. But when LeBron is tired at 38 years old, he cannot produce. He
Right.
can't.
Can I
So
ask
he
y'all a
tries to
question?
use them. He tries to use himself as a bait to get other guys open and score. This is
What you
why
gotta
he
say?
needs some more help.
Kareem,
Hold
you
on,
remember the
I'm gonna let
lot?
Jay.
Hold on,
Oh,
Lawrence.
we got
Hold on, Lawrence.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead. Go ahead.
got
Go
a
ahead.
super
Go ahead.
chat.
I want to
Got a
say
super
first. I
chat. You
want to
got a
say
super chat.
thanks, Smooth Operator, for the super chat. Y'all hit that super chat. Hit the Cash App. Smooth Operator said if they could get one more for Russ, he said it'd be done now.
Yeah.
But
I
go ahead,
really
Ray.
hate talking to trolls like most because they're not logical. They don't care.
No,
They're
this
all
not
they
most
got.
This Smooth
Well, I
Operator.
know that. I know that. I thought you were done reading that. I went to most, and I'm seeing him in the chat tonight. He in rare form tonight with his trolling. You know, folks don't take into consideration that the man has played. The man is he ain't agreeing. I ain't talking about that part. I'm just talking about the slander of LeBron James. Now, I'm not the biggest LeBron James lover. I'm not a LeBron James hater either, though. I keep it real about LeBron. And again, at 38 years old, name me another player that's been asked to do what we expect LeBron to do.
I was just
It's
about to
just
ask that, Elder.
retarded.
I was just
It's
about
just
to ask that.
Kareem,
absolutely retarded, bro. So
No,
my thing is this: if I know that as a coach, I have to put him in a situation where I can get the max out of him, no matter
Right.
what. No matter what, I gotta put him in a situation where I can get the max out of
Right.
him.
Smooth
So me
Operator.
last night,
Mhm.
We're talking
what he say?
about most. No, he
No,
said
not smooth operator. No. I
He's
was
talking
going to
about most Smooth Operator. He's not
Yeah.
talking about you.
No. He had read yours already. He had read your super chat. That's
And
why I was
see,
going
watch
on
this,
the
Elder. And see, watch this, Elder. Watch this,
Yeah.
Elder. Now watch this. Now, most. You see how you talking trash right now? Now wait till that damn trade deadline. When Zach walk off that damn team, I don't want to hear your damn mouth when the trade deadline start. Don't bring your ass in this room when Zach LaVine get off that damn team. I don't want to hear it. And that goes for
Now,
DeMar DeRozan too. Don't come in
Elder,
here.
two
I'm
things can
listening.
be true. Now, you said the goal is to put LeBron in the best situation. Can it be, because it could be relationships. You've been in a situation where your hands can be tied and you just got to work with what you work with. That's, I think, the situation
I
the
can
Lakers in.
no. What's hold on. What's his hands being tied with though? You can say that, but put it in context. Why is his hands tied?
Let me put it
Why?
in context. Okay, we remember the stat I put out before, Kareem. How many games have we played with a 5 to 10 game stretch when everybody's fully healthy? When Reeves is playing the pinnacle part,
So hold
Lonnie
on,
is
I'm talking about.
yeah,
Without all the talk, you're saying health has tied his hands.
huh?
That's injuries has tied his hands. That's what you're saying.
Yes. You
Okay.
remember the stat
Here's
I said, Elder, in the
hold
beginning?
on,
I
bro.
said,
Hold on.
let me
Here's
just
why this.
let me just
Hold on.
finish
This.
my
Hold
context,
on,
please,
bro. This
and then
is.
you can
I got you.
respond.
We
Go
we
ahead.
got your context. We don't have to,
No,
bro.
it's not. You keep
You
cutting me off.
all you had to say was health is hindering him. That's it.
It's not really. It's more distinct than health. It's more broader than that, Elder, because it would LeBron. He approached the season. Maybe I can not play it back to back. It's not even health. It's about this. Even when LeBron go out, when everybody's all healthy, you guys are not even sustaining the leads when I'm out. And that goes back to your statement. That's why I already agree with you. The depth. Who can maintain the game when LeBron is out? Even when AD is healthy and LeBron is healthy, we still overusing them. This was my whole point. I brung up a stat before the
I
season.
will
I
give
said
you.
LeBron can average 40, AD can average 40, Russ could
I'll,
get 20. I seen games last year, Houston teams we played, they all had big numbers, and we still only won by 2. You know what that's
Right.
saying? Too much usage rate from your stars. That new
Okay.
formula in this NBA, you're not going to
this
win.
is what
I watched
and
Lawrence,
I'm with
KD
listen,
you,
and
Riri.
listen.
I'm
Kyrie
with you,
average
Riri.
30. I
Lawrence,
averaged
listen.
KD. No, listen,
And
I
Ben
watched
Darvin, my guy.
KD and I watched KD and Kyrie 30 and 25 respectively, and they didn't win a game in the series. We never seen that in the NBA history. It's different, bro. You can't be predictable and you can't overuse your stars. Even when it's good nights, AD carrying us 10 games, is that really conducive and important to preserve AD? Why is Thomas Bryant not playing with him? When Thomas Bryant come back, is he going to play with AD or are we going to just sit him to the bench and forget about, like, these are questions I'm talking about. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, AD might come back crushing, getting 35 games straight. Lakers Nation all hooping hype, happy, but is that really smart for AD long term?
Okay,
Everybody
let me say
happy in the
this.
short term. So
Let
this
me
is
say
how I
this.
look. That's my logic. Go ahead, y'all.
Let me say this. Now, Kareem. Oh, he messed up the way. Yeah. Now, like I was saying, Elder, did you see how Zach LaVine is forcing his way from Chicago?
Say it again.
I said, did you see how Zach LaVine is forcing his way out of Chicago right the other day?
Who is?
Zach LaVine.
He's trying to get out?
Yeah.
I didn't see it, but go ahead.
Yeah, they're saying he's trying to force his way to the Lakers. Like I guess that's why he playing the way he's playing right now. I think he's trying to force his way out.
You think that, or somebody wrote that? You read an
I'm about to
article.
say he played. He been balling the past couple of games, bro. He done picked his play up a little bit.
Yeah, they saying
Yeah, that's
he
an
been
assumption, though. People say that.
Yeah.
So I hadn't read nothing saying that Zach LaVine is asking to be traded and all this kind of stuff. What I'm saying is this: all that with loyalty
That would be
said
bad
was
for the
that
Lakers anyway.
are shackled. The Lakers are shackled, having to overuse their stars because of the injuries that they have. What I'm saying is this: Darvin's, and I got on Darvin to start. Darvin's got.
I said even when they all healthy and playing, that's still a problem. I seen it.
Darvin has to.
Yeah, because of
Darvin
their
has
depth.
to be.
Yeah, I done
Darvin,
seen LeBron and them, and they still, it's a tight game down the end, and AD dominating, and LeBron and Russ playing good. How the hell is that happening? It's
Darvin
not
has to be.
scoring.
Darvin
Yeah,
has to be better. Darvin has to be better. Here's a classic example last night. Y'all can go back and look at it. When I said this to start, that Darvin was I blamed him first. Even though that's my dude, I blamed him first. Darvin had a scenario where the Lakers they called timeout. The Lakers had the ball. They were up 2. It was 5 minutes and 5 minutes and 45 seconds to go. I said right then, do not put LeBron in right now.
Right.
We're up 2 and we have the ball.
Right.
Even if we if we go, let me finish. Even if we go down, miss the shot, they come down and score. Worst case scenario.
Yes.
We're down 1 if they hit a 3. The game is tied if they score. That's worst case scenario.
Yep.
That's worst case. This is the stuff I'm talking about. Even with us not having all of our players.
Yep.
That's a scenario where you got to ride it out.
Yep.
And you got to go to Russ and say, I have you out there. This is what I need you to do. All right?
Yes.
I'm going to instruct you. This is what I want done for these next 2 possessions, Russ.
Yep.
And that's where Darvin has to get better as a coach to preserve and protect his players. You have to put instructions in Russ' mind to get him to do what you want him to do. Doesn't mean Russ don't do it, but you got to at least put it in his mind. And then you have to preserve LeBron for the last part of the game. We lost the game. And loyalty, I wasn't disagreeing with you. I just understood your point. I didn't think you need to talk that long to get it. Because AD, when we lost the game in, what's the name? That was because AD was wore out. The man played the last 38 minutes of the game. That's why he missed.
He might not even want the ball. It'd be a lot.
Bro, he missed the free throw because he was dog tired against Philly the first time we played him. So at the end of the day, I get that. This is where the coach has to be better and understand scenarios and situations. Last night, I'm screaming, don't put, it's on the timeout so I don't get to see. But I'm saying, don't put LeBron back in. Don't put him in. As soon as he came back, I heard him say, LeBron's back in the game. I'm like, damn, we're finna lose. Because he can't, you could have got at least another minute from LeBron. Then think about this. You get an actual minute and a half, 2 minutes a play, right? Minute and a half, 3 minutes. Because I would have loved to get him down to the 3-something mark. So say I get 2 minutes out of that. Let's just say we down 2 when he come back in. I'm good with that. With him coming in with 3-something minutes to go, that's so many possessions we got. But at least he's fresh. He's fresh coming in to finish the game. And Darvin screwed. He did us wrong in that scenario and situation. He just has to get better. I blame a lot of this too on assistant coaches. This is stuff that your assistant coaches are supposed to keep out. And then their job, believe this, y'all, their job is to remind the head coach because he's in the game.
He the eyes that you don't have.
This is why you have good assistant coaches. Remind, and I guarantee this, I know this for a fact. Darvin was that dude when he was the assistant. That's why everybody had him elevated. He was the one giving this instruction to players. When the coach would throw on the thing, he'd grab the player. Hey, don't forget now. We're going to have this. As soon as you get that rebound, when they miss, there's going to be 12 or 13 seconds on the clock. Call timeout. Don't forget. And he will put that in their mind. As a head coach, you got other responsibilities of the thought. You ain't doing that. His assistants got to step up. My thing is this, though. I didn't like the narrative shifted when we were talking about what Russ did to screw up to something LeBron has done to screw up. Russ ain't on LeBron's level. Russ can't get away with what LeBron can get away with.
For sure.
He's not on LeBron's level. He ain't done what LeBron has done.
For sure.
So I don't like when we try to say, well, Russ did this. Well, what about with LeBron? No. Now you moving the goalpost.
No, I wasn't really being broad.
When we're going to bash LeBron, we're going to bash LeBron. There's plenty of times we come in here and put the whole meal on LeBron.
Yeah,
Last night just was not one of those nights because I knew he's too tired to do anything.
Right.
I like what he did by penetrating and kicking for the wide open three. I hate what he did by trying to do a needle pass 5 feet in front of the dude with three guys already around him.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
But when you got a chance to win, you got to do the smart thing. Russ should know you ain't that dude.
Right.
He should have been told that in the game that ball goes to LeBron. That's Darvin's fault. But it's also Russ's fault for not recognizing that.
Yeah.
But Elder, hold on. I did see. But Elder, hold on.
That's because you never played most. That's why it is an excuse because you never played.
Aaron, I'm gonna say one thing. I'm gonna let you go because I agree with all I'm gonna say. I just want the people watching.
You should just start your own basketball channel.
I put it out there. I'm not saying Russ that was the best winning percentage shot because I could say what I say, but guess what? A tired LeBron, I still rather him take that shot over what Russ did. If I'm a coach and doing that, even with all what I said. But at the end of the day,
there's some trolls over here that do annoy me, son of y'all. You right. Yeah. It is some trolls that annoy the shit out of me over here. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
No, don't compare me to Martin Luther King, bro. Keep it respectful. Keep it respectful.
Please don't do that. Please don't do that.
I definitely don't want to be. I don't want to be. I'm definitely not Martin Luther King and ain't trying to be Martin Luther King.
The fans
not
gotta
at all,
understand, bro. Elder, like, and
no, you didn't.
We didn't disagree.
No, you
but
didn't.
At the end of the day,
I'm not talking about middle school basketball, bro. Go ahead, Lord.
It can be two different perspectives and leadership styles, and I understand what Elder had because I have elders like him. He is an elder who all right, that's enough leeway. We not trusting, we not giving you. It's time to instruct and give you exact directions. Do this. And sometimes at this point, he feels it's overused. It's time to start pinpointing Russ what you're doing. Not Darvin Ham being a player's coach and still trusting and giving him that room. That's how my mindset is. That don't mean Elder got to be. Elder leads whole communities. He knows more than me. He's been around more experience. So he's saying it's that time to lead. And he's not wrong in his perspective.
All I'm saying is this: if I got a guy with a 14-year history that has a reputation in the NBA of being a bad decision maker in the end of games and being a choke artist for his team at the end of games, I'm going to believe that history, and I'm going to do everything I can to make sure I don't put him in those situations when I have a superior player over him. Honestly, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I would have rather Dennis Schroeder had the ball in his hands than Russ. And y'all already know how I feel about Schroeder. Anybody on that team, I would have wanted to have the ball in their hands.
I'm not on record saying that about Schroeder. I'm not on record saying that about Schroeder over Russ.
Hold on, Lord. Hey, Elder, look what Riri say.
Yeah. Who Riri said, Elder, what do you think about my trade idea? Oh, I must have reading the wrong one. He says Russell, Walker, first round pick, and 2 second-round picks for Conley, Beasley, Marketing, and Vanderbilt. 3-team trade. LA gets Reddish and Bay. Knicks get none and second-round pick. And Pistons gets Jones and first-round pick.
That would be a good
Hold on. Let me look this over. Hold on. We're getting rid of Russ, Walker, Jones, and Nunn. Those are the 4. And we're getting back Conley, Beasley, Marketing, Vanderbilt, and Reddish and Bay. We're getting 6 dudes back for 4.
I'm taking that all night.
Well, it don't work because we don't have the roster space for it. We don't. No. I think the money works. Because if Riri did the money work, we don't have a roster space. We only have 1 extra space, and we'd have to do a 5 for 4 or a 6 for 5. We don't have the roster space to take back 6 and only give out 4.
Oh, she said you might.
That's
She
what
said
has
like,
to go out.
guy in there.
But if we're
Yeah,
getting all that back, let me just do these without the third team in it, because that's really almost a separate trade that you're doing. Russ Walker, first round pick in 2 seconds for Conley, Beasley, Marketing, and Vanderbilt. I would do that deal in a heartbeat.
in the heartbeat.
Easily.
Hello.
I would do that.
Doing
I would do that. I ain't gonna
You
lie.
have to-
I would do that. I would do that deal if they asked for 2 picks, because
I was
I
about to-
believe Marketing, I believe Vanderbilt, and I believe Beasley are worth first round picks. Now Beasley may be worth a protected, but Marketing and Vanderbilt to me are worth unprotected first round picks.
Yeah,
To
you would
me.
have to include both.
To me, but if
And
we
Reddish
got,
is untapped
but if we
talent.
got that, I would easily do it. Now if we do the Knicks with Reddish, and see, I don't know where Bay comes in. That's where you want.
That's a 14. That's
Yeah, that's a 14 trade.
Yeah, that's 4, because you got
She said-
Detroit, Knicks.
Detroit.
Yeah, that's
No.
4-team trade.
I like
I
that
don't
deal.
see how you can get all of that. And
Elder Riri said you might. She said you might have to take out Beasley. Then she said you might have to take out Beasley in that deal.
You
I
would
would
have
still
to,
do it,
but you would have to
because to
include
me-
Beverly in
to
that
me, I
deal
would,
somewhere.
If you taking,
Beverly
put
money.
Beverly in the deal, and I'm
Yeah.
with it. Yep, just put Beverly in that deal if the money works,
That's a
and I'm with
good
it. I would
trade.
give up Russ. I would give up Walker. I would give up Bev. I would give up Nunn. I would definitely give up Jones. I would. If I'm getting back all 6 of those dudes, I get those 5 guys up in a heartbeat.
So let
I
me
got potential. I got 2 young wings in Reddish and Bay. I got
Mhm.
Vanderbilt, who's a young. All these dudes are young besides Conley, yo. And that's the
Right.
veteran I need to replace Russ, though. I need
Mhm.
a savvy ball handler that can stroke the 3, that makes good decisions, that will handle it. The only difference from him and Russ is that he don't play as much as Russ, but he played 71 games last year. With that team, I don't need him playing all those minutes. I still got Hillbilly Kobe. I still got Schroeder on the team. I still got other guards that can handle that ball. There's 2 separate deals that are okay.
So-
If you throw in Beverly in that deal, I would do that, but I don't think teams are going to do that. But I would definitely do that.
So let me ask you this: Do you
Utah
think
not doing that deal?
they ain't doing that? Utah not doing
Yeah,
that.
Utah not doing that deal.
Let me ask you this: Do you think this trade? I think this is what I think. I think after the 9th is we going to see who going to win the championship. I think it's going to be a trade that's going to tip a team.
Shift this season, yeah.
I think
That and health.
it's
That
going to
helps.
be a trade that because right now it's like all over the place. I think it's going to be a trade after the 9th, after 3 o'clock. We come back up here because me and Elder going to have a special on the 6th.
Right.
Knowledge. That's going to be our 1-year anniversary Kareem and Elder show. Knowledge did a great poster for us. But anyway, I think that it's going to be a trade. I don't know what team, but I think it's going to be a trade with most people gonna be like, I think they're going to win the championship. What y'all think?
This type of season where everybody close,
It's right now,
It can happen because the season's so wide open.
Yeah.
What I want to see is people actually do shit. Because honestly, I've seen scenarios like this where it's been a lot of teams feel like they need to make trades, but everybody's scared to pull the trigger.
Nobody
because
pulled the trigger.
a lot of
No.
people, a lot of people's jobs could be on the line. See, all
I'm
these
saying
GMs,
this.
y'all, all these GMs are not secured. So if they go in and they talk the owner into doing certain deals and they don't work, they could be out of work. And a lot of times, guys they wait. They wait for someone else to up the ante, and if no one does, nobody makes a major move. So again, the Lakers are known for pump faking. Since they got Russell Westbrook on the team, they have been pump faking for the last year and a half. So I have zero trust in the Lakers doing any kind of deal until I see it. I'm gonna be wide honest. I'll tell you what the best trade is. I'll tell you what the best scenario is. But I have zero trust in the Los Angeles Lakers making any kind of trades and any kind of moves unless I see it. I'll tell you what I think the best thing is, but I don't believe the Lakers gonna do it. They are the LA pump fakers. Nope.
And Kareem,
I think
you know what?
Last year it was a lot of moves made.
Kareem, but you know what?
No, it wasn't.
And people may, I just want to say 2 things. People in the comments, two black men or two men can agree to disagree. We don't have to call names. He don't have to be. So I love Elder who he is. If I met him, I love what he do for his community. Just because we disagree here,
I
don't
don't
mean
dislike.
I hate him as a
loyalty, y'all. I just don't like his basketball
as a person and stuff. Yeah, it don't have to be black and white. Two people can have perspective.
There's plenty of stuff we agree on too.
Yeah,
there's plenty of stuff me and Loyalty agree on.
Yeah, that was just one
his
talking
takes do
point.
get under my skin, but that don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing at all.
That was just one talking
point.
Hey,
Loyalty, I do agree at the point that you started off with in the beginning that the Lakers are trending in the right way. I made that statement last night. This game last year, the Lakers would have lost by 15 to 20. That's not 30. We'd have lost by, it'd have been over in the third quarter. This game would have been over at the end of the third quarter last year. This team has done, Darvin promised us this team would compete. Now what I need Darvin to promise us is that now we're going to figure it out and we're going to start winning these games. I need that promise from Darvin Ham because he's come true on that we're going to compete. Every game we've pretty much competed.
Yeah.
Regardless of where we at, all that. What was Miles Turner's stat? He had 39. He's been balling the last few games. He's been balling. He had a 39-point game or something the other night I saw. And, you know, to me, though,
best season.
I'm not. Again, if I'm the Lakers, I'm not investing in that dude because I don't believe he's worth his money. I don't believe he's going to stay healthy. I'm just not. I can get greater production for my money. For the money, when you add the money, I can get greater production out of a guy like what's his name? Because if you go look, y'all, their stats ain't much different. Their stats ain't much different. Especially when you do the 36. Or 100 possession stats on those two, they really about the same. They really are. Besides blocks, they're really the same.
Thomas Bryant.
Yeah, if you go take Thomas Bryant stats per 36 or per 100 possessions, and you take Miles Turner's, besides the blocks, they got the same stats. So why am I going to pay Miles Turner $25 million and I can get old boy on the cheap? I ain't gonna do it.
Yeah, I don't think the Lakers need to.
Hey, neither can Miles Turner. Miles Turner is not a great defender, y'all. All he does is block shots. He's a great shot blocker, but he's not
a great perimeter defender.
And hold on, hey, my brother that said that
he's
Thomas Bryant
can't
defend. Dante, Thomas Bryant is a way better rebounder than him. He can't rebound either. And Thomas Bryant shoots the ball just as good as him. He shoots the ball just as good, if not better than him. So I'm taking Thomas Bryant. I actually like Thomas Bryant more than I like Miles Turner. I do. The only thing Miles Turner brings is shot blocking that the Thomas Bryants don't. But I like Thomas Bryant's energy and rebounding more than I do Miles Turner. They both mid-level scorers.
Now let me ask you something, Elder, because I brought this up in the Instagram chat. Now, Kareem, you know I always talk about this. Y'all say my big lineup, whatever. Now listen, what happened with Thomas Bryant to why and he wasn't in Dallas, he wasn't in the fourth quarter, he wasn't in closing, none of the overtimes. This game, how was and y'all know I'm high on winning Gabriel, so it's nothing against him. Why is he on the floor over Thomas Bryant? Thomas Bryant didn't build up enough equity to be there?
No,
to be in the moment?
It ain't about that. His
about?
No boy just said it. His defense was atrocious against Embiid. He was literally scared. He was literally scared against Embiid too. Oh boy wasn't though. No. Oh boy wasn't. He was going at Embiid.
Elder, if you watch 90% of the defense on, he might beast it, and it happens to AD. He'll play Nurkic, he'll get beasted down low. But what they're doing with Embiid, they creating a cross match. So Embiid is getting a cross match, shooting a shot over Westbrook, a small every time at the elbow. That's where 75% of the shots came from. You can't take Bryant out because he got beasted 25%.
That's not true. That's not true. You have to literally watch the game.
That shit every time down the stretch.
When old boy. Well, that's what they gave him because he was in a zone most of the day. That's why he was catching at the high post. We was in a zone. But when you watch, when old boy got that ball, Thomas Bryant was backpedaling. He was backpedaling the whole time. You could tell Thomas Bryant wanted no part of Joel Embiid. And Joel knew that, so he had superior confidence. But when old boy came in, he fouled him a couple times, blocked his shot, knocked him down. He didn't feel the same way against Gabriel, even though that's a smaller dude. Gabriel went at him. And he's a better pick and roll defender. He's just a better defender than he is. So I'm gonna have my better defender.
I say you play Gabriel with LeBron and Thomas. If that's the case,
well, no, Thomas can't be in because he's the one that you're gonna go after. When they see Thomas, Joel Embiid gonna be like, oh, give me the ball, and
But
I'm going
then now
pick and
you
roll. I'm
got
going
LeBron
directly at
as
him.
a safety. He can help the helper, and you got Windon on him the whole time. So you got real help. You feel what I'm saying? When it's just Thomas Bryant, there's no back line.
Hey, bro,
See, the problem with that.
guy. This is a 7-foot guy. When you try to stunt him, he's going to throw the ball over you to the wide open guy, and they're gonna knock it down. And if you get it to Harden getting to the basket because he's gonna have a way.
I'm
because
taking
you
that over
rotate, there's gonna be a foul. I'm not. I'm taking what they did last night. I have no problem with him putting Gabriel on him. That was the best. That was the. We're gonna read it. That was the best option the Lakers had last night to defend Joel Embiid. Unfortunately, hey Banks, always super supporting.
Thanks, Banks. Appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate you, my brother. He said, "Love this channel. Y'all got a Detroit Piston fan supporting this channel, even though we smack y'all every time we meet in the finals. Let's get Karma to 10,000, 15,000 this year."
That's right. We need them subscribers.
All right.
Subscribers, right, Elder?
Kareem. Oh, supposed to be Kareem. Yes. All right, that's supposed to be Kareem. He said Karma. Let's get Kareem to 10 to 15,000 this year. I'm with that. I don't know why it done fell off. We got to get it going. We got to get it back up. Let's get it cranked back up.
I brought up this point because I see people in the chat killing me for my rotation. All right, and Kareem, you know I touched on this point. They said Tobias Harris would have been killing us. This person would have killed. Listen, I've been in games where we live with that over that. It's the lesser of two evils. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I'm going to go with, if Tobias got to beat us, I'm going with that 90% of the time. It's just getting the ball out of your hands if my lineup allows that. This is how this new NBA is. I don't care how good your defense is. You got a player great. You're not stopping him. You got to live with some stuff, bro. It's team. When Boston played Golden State, they was like, shit. If Jaylen Brown go for 30 and Tatum go for 30, we've shown the formula. We can still beat them with that. We can't let Horford, the white kid, and all these other people have birthdays. So you have to pick your poison in the NBA. And if it was Tobias or somebody else beating us, or even Harden down the stretch, because I think he's played his way out of being a closer, I'm living with that. Not Joel Embiid getting the touch every time. We struggle on offense, and it's just a 1-2. You got to live with that in NBA.
You have to really watch the game. Oh, go ahead, brother. I'm sorry.
I really do, Elder.
Yeah,
I really do.
Go ahead, D.
Yeah, that's why I think that the Lakers don't need to make any major trades. They just need to make a few minor trades. They need to tweak the roster a little bit. I don't think they need to do anything major to shake it up. I think they just need to get a couple wings, if possible, and then get a big man that can actually play defense. As far as it's like who could defend pick and rolls and who could stretch the floor. If they get a big man who can stretch the floor and defend pick and rolls and to get at least another wing or two, I think that would balance out the roster more. I don't think they need to get another superstar or try to get an all-star level player. They just need to get some actual role players that can actually have defined roles and be excellent in their defined roles, if that makes sense.
And staying healthy. Because I think the players we had as role players, they was making their way to not play and be on this with the Lakers. They was doing good in their roles. It's just like LeBron said, this is their first time in this role. Staying healthy, all that. Like, they not, you feel what I'm saying? They don't have experience in it.
You telling me?
I'm really on the Elder bandwagon when he said we got to utilize the asset. That now I'm looking at it. That's
for
the
sure.
way I think that we all them guys to get. We don't have to be an all-star, but I think we should resource everyone.
The bodies, Kareem, just the bodies.
All the depth. Like Elder said, I read the thing out to you guys the other day that we only gonna have 34 million and 35 million in cap space, but we got how much it was, Elder? 70 in trade assets.
At least 70 to $76 million in trade assets we can have, but they're not gonna do it though. They ain't gonna do it. They ain't gonna do it. It's too cheap.
I'm
gonna tell you right now, I would not be surprised if we are under the cap next year. Would not be with those two stars, play it out. I would not be surprised that they say, look, we like this team the way it is. They just need to get healthy. We're not getting fleeced on any deal. And any deal that got them giving up the picks, they're going to say they're getting fleeced on, which is not the truth, but that's what the Lakers going to say not to do it. She's going to go into the offseason with that cap space. She's going to try to sign a little lover boy. If that don't work out, she'll re-sign Thomas Bryant. She'll re-sign Hillbilly Kobe. She's gonna re-sign Hillbilly Kobe anyway. So that's they're gonna hope to get him on the cheap though. They're gonna hope to get him for $9 million. He's probably gonna get 11 or 12 out of him. But let's just say he signed for 10. That's only $24 million to sign your lover boy, which would be enough. I would not be surprised if the Lakers only signed Hillbilly Kobe and Kuzma next year.
That'd be the worst thing.
And then hard cap themselves so they can't spend any more money and put somebody like they did 2 years ago with Montrez. Hard cap themselves and get another player like put Thomas Bryant or Kobe. They may give Thomas Bryant a little bit more money. Well, no, Kobe is the one that can get the more money. So they may give Kobe that money and then hard cap themselves and give old boy Thomas Bryant, put him in the mid-level exemption, and then minimum everybody else. That would not surprise me at all. That would not surprise me at all.
Elder. I think that'd be the worst thing can happen.
Yep. That would not surprise me. I know we would.
Your option, I think maximizing the assets. I'll just say fuck free agency at this point. I would do exactly what you said, Elder.
Hey, you're not having an affair with one of the players either, nigga. You ain't getting piped down like she is by one of the players. So you can say that, but she ain't, and she controlling the money. That's her little lover boy. She trying to bring him back home.
I want Rob gone. I want him fired.
It's not Rob.
Rob is doing great. Rob is doing great. Rob is actually a very good GM. His hands are so tied by Jeannie Buss and that Laker front office is ridiculous. Rob has got things done that he shouldn't be able to get done. Honestly, the Lakers would have zero success, which they're not having any anyways, without them in Clutch. Because I know Clutch pushed the envelope and get their way a lot, but they don't have that chip without Clutch. They don't have that chip because that relationship started when they brought over KCP. People forget that, and everybody, why are you paying him? Blah blah blah. You don't do that deal. Money. You probably don't get LeBron.
The fact.
Probably don't get LeBron.
But you know what's crazy? If they go into free agency with 30, knowing like this, I ain't gonna lie, this would piss me off. If they go into free agency, this free agency class not that good where you could make trades and be better. Now I can see if it's a real, like you're gonna end up overpaying for somebody. You make these trades, get the 70 million, and then oh man, I ain't gonna lie.
No funny, Elder and Kareem. Like free agency is cool, but think about a free agent. LeBron is 39, going to 39, and AD, we don't know his health. Is that really a place you want to go? Think about that. And you know I'm for them guys.
Y'all are looking at it from a basketball perspective, and that's what the problem is. Yeah. Jeannie not. LeBron is a cash cow.
Oh,
he's gonna make her a bunch. He's gonna make her a bunch of money.
Elder broke it down the whole show.
He's gonna make a bunch of money for her on that end that she cannot make just for owning the Lakers. She needs that. She wants that. Then she's gonna make him a bunch of money by keeping him. Because see now, remember LeBron and his
breaking
son
the record as a Laker. You touched
LeBron and his son done shifted too. LeBron is not saying now that I want to play with my son. He's just saying I want to be on the court. Meaning, because his son told him I want to play against you. So now LeBron don't care where his son is. He gonna stay in LA. So if his son, no matter who drafts his son, LeBron will get an opportunity to play against his son.
Right.
LeBron backtracks.
So she would prefer that to be done with LeBron in a Laker jersey.
Yeah.
Jeannie ain't fooling me. LeBron can say all the stuff he wants. As long as Jeannie bringing him that money that he wants, he gonna stay. Y'all listen to what I'm saying. Watch all the huffing and puffing. The Lakers ain't gonna do shit to do nothing for LeBron. If they don't, I'm gonna say, hold on, let me get it right. If the Lakers don't do nothing in trade-wise for LeBron, he ain't going nowhere because what he doing now? He huffing and puffing, trying to act like he going to leave in the summer and go somewhere else because he want to win. LeBron going to show you how much he don't want to win over getting that money and being in L.A. Because I'm going to tell you right now, when LeBron is on that court, I believe 100% he wants to win. That's why he walked up like he did last night. That's what a real player would do. A real player will walk off just like LeBron because he's going to be pissed. He ain't going to want to talk to nobody. He's going to be mad. But when it comes down to brass tacks and he got to make that decision, he's not going to choose leaving L.A. and that money over going somewhere to win. Watch what I tell you. I guarantee he won't do it. Watch him still stay in L.A.
For sure.
Watch. He going to huff, and his house going to get blown down. And Jeannie already knows it. She know he ain't going nowhere.
And what
It's
he
the
ain't got
best
on his side is
financial.
time.
It's the best
And be
financial
time.
position for him. His family
Yeah.
not gonna pick up and remove nowhere. You finna have your son probably going to Ohio State and LeBron playing in Charlotte somewhere. Yeah, right. And a wife no. Watch. LeBron ain't going nowhere. Let the Lakers get through this trade deadline, and all the fans. I told you they've been keeping you. That's false hope. They've been pump faking you for a year and a half. I done been burned on it. People don't. Some folk don't want to take my basketball acumen as serious as it is, just because I missed it on the Lakers getting rid of Westbrook like they should have been done. They should have got rid of Russell Westbrook before the trade deadline
And you
last
ain't
year.
really missed, Elder. That's why I'm happy you
Oh,
came
I know.
back. They
I
just
know.
fucked
I
up.
know.
They just
But again,
fucked up.
my thing wasn't on Russ. People think it was all about Russ. It wasn't.
Yeah.
It was about. I knew this. If the Lakers move Russ, that means that they're committed to winning. That's what I knew. And when they didn't, I don't want to deal with them. That's why I said I ain't gonna mess with them, because they're not committed to winning.
That's
We
a
got
fact.
super chat.
Look at that. Look what Andrew. Oh, we got a super chat. Hey, smooth operator. We truly appreciate you, my brother.
Thank you, bro.
He said we don't know how long till LBJ Jr. is drafted. That's a fact. We don't know if he's gonna come out after 1, 2, 3 years. Look what Angie put up there. I love Angie, man. That's supposed to be getting it done. We're gonna have 70. I said 70, 76. We're gonna have $74 million of
She broke
taxable
it down
salary.
to the T.
She does. She be getting it. Look at that. 7 minimum salaries to include. Look at that. But if you take that number, right, you get that is what we could do. And you got the minimum. That ain't even including the minimum. Plus 7 minimums. That ain't include them. This excludes LeBron and AD. So that's Russ and all the guys that make money.
Yo, too
And you got
smart.
7
Join
more
the link
minimums.
in the lobby.
That's literally 14 million. If you
Nah, don't bring him up here because I'm gonna curse him out. Don't bring him up here.
Nah,
the Lakers
everybody
hold
having
on.
stuff to
The
say.
Lakers are going. Hold on. The Lakers are going to pass on this 74 million of assets they can control,
For
so they can get below, so they can have 40 million less that puts
30.
them under the tax, so they don't know 40 million less because
No, I
they're going
said
to 34.
34 million cap space.
I know that's 40 million less than this. 74 minus 40 is 34. 40 million less than what we see on the screen, 74, so that we can be under the tax. And then I promise you, they'll probably do the mid-level exemption, which will hard cap them. That's what they're gonna do. The one that pays 11 million, 10 point something or $11 million that they did for Montrez a couple years ago, they're gonna do that. Because see, the Lakers were hard capped that year, but remember, we didn't have Russ. We just had the 2 guys. But we had assets then.
Yeah,
That's why it was okay. We still had KCP, Kuzma, them guys. We had assets while we were under the cap, which was cool. Now we're going to do this, be hard cap with no assets and no tradable. The only people going to be able to be traded is going to be Hillbilly Kobe or somebody you just paid. And if the fact you're going to trade them, why would you just do it already? So the only guys going to be able to be traded. Hillbilly Kobe or what's his name? Whoever they put in there, if it's Bryant, whoever gets that mid-level exemption. That hard cap you. Them only two pieces you're gonna have or 3, because you'll get whoever you getting free. That 34 million worth. That's it. So say you get Kuz, Hillbilly Kobe, and then you put old boy what's his name? Thomas Bryant and what's the name? Those 3 guys have been the only guys you can trade.
But that's bad business. 74 million in tradable salary?
That's
You know
dumb.
how good, you know how much depth that is?
But Kareem, what have they been showing you? Like Elder said, that they gonna do something. What have they been showing you? They've been showing
but
they're gonna keep dropping.
I'm not saying they're going.
No, I know you're not agreeing, but yeah,
that's crazy.
That's it, Angie. That's it, Angie. Angie
They
said
don't
back then.
care about us.
Back then too, when we did that, LeBron and AD were making a lot less money.
Exactly.
Now their salaries keep going up. They finna make a lot more. They went from being both of them in the high 30s, so mid to high 30s, to now they're in the mid 40s to 50s. Because LeBron gonna make 50, and I think AD gonna be 45, 46. So see, they making a lot more, eating up a lot more of it.
Elder, I'm not saying LeBron don't want to win, but he could have did what James Harden did. I'm not watching niggas pockets or controlling niggas' money. He couldn't do that what Harden did.
Nope.
Why not?
Nope. Do you know how much the Lakers are over the salary cap? Tell me how much it would have took LeBron taking away to get below the salary cap enough to sign players. First, you got to get below the cap. Then you got to go even further to have money to sign them. So no, he wasn't going to do that. And then why would you expect him to do it? And again, I'm not. Hey y'all, if you ever noticed, I have never said one word about LeBron James taking that money. I think he should.
Watching
He's
his
worth
pocket. You never
way more. No, he's worth way
Yeah.
more than that. So
Yeah.
I never would say LeBron take a pay cut like James Harden did.
Yeah.
No, that ain't the answer. The Lakers
This
just
is my
have to
problem.
pony up and use it wisely. Now
But this
you're
is
out of the rust. You're out of the rust situation by trading him. You control it now. You
Right.
control it now.
For sure.
Because
The
let's keep it
ball's
real.
been in their court way too long, man.
Yeah.
But if he would stop commenting, Russ, and just go at the damn front office, we wouldn't be in this damn problem.
Because here's my thing. Here's my thing. The Lakers are saying that they don't want to use these two trade pieces. So what benefit do they get?
Yeah.
You keep the trade pieces, right? Now what? You got no real tradable assets. You just signed all these. Hold on, all these guys you just signed. So you're not really looking to trade. You're not gonna be looking to trade any of them dudes.
You're
bringing
you know what I
Kuzma,
see?
whoever back in. You're not looking to trade him by January 15th.
Yeah.
Whoever he is, if it ain't Kuzma, whoever that guy is, you're not really trying to trade him by because you're gonna give him a 3 or 4 year deal. Whoever you sign, you're gonna give him that.
Mm-hmm.
You re-signing Hillbilly Kobe. You re-sign now. If Hillbilly Kobe just falls off like what's his name, THT did, you may look to trade him.
Yeah.
I don't see that happening with his skill set, but you may look because he's still going to be cheap. If you getting close to double figures and the production you getting, and he's shooting close to 40% from the three, 90% from the free throw, like he's doing high 80s for $11 million, $10 million, you gonna keep that player. They're not gonna be looking to get rid of Hillbilly Kobe. Same with Thomas Bryant. If he's a double machine for $11 million, you're not gonna trade that.
For sure.
Man, this team,
And Elder.
and I can't stand the Bucks.
That sounds juicy.
What?
74 million in assets?
And Kareem,
And
you know what?
Lose $40 million? That don't even make sense.
Look at that. You got 80. Look at that. You got $87 million between LeBron and
AD.
next year.
And AD, yep.
The narrative that comes out, though, fellas, is this. I see it from Brian Windhorst, National Sports Center, coming from the Lakers, saying they say this. If the Lakers is not going to be a guaranteed championship with the Russ trade or
they need to trade Bron.
27, but listen to my whole context with this. It's fool's gold because if we would have did what Elder said, it would have gave us depth. I think it would have preserved AD. We wouldn't have started off the season shooting that bad. And at the end of the day, we lost damn near 10 games close. I think we would win them games and we'd be in second place. All them people that's the naysayers, we would have been looking like champions right now. It don't have to be just a blockbuster or definite. Yeah,
hey,
that would have
think about this. We
place.
could have done a deal at the beginning of this thing, right after they did the what's-the-name trade with Utah.
Yeah.
And for both of those picks, they wouldn't have had no problem giving us Lauri Markkanen. They wouldn't have had no problem giving us Jared Vanderbilt and Conley or whatever mixture that is. If we was willing to give up both those picks. Imagine if we done that. Then the guys start to get hurt. But to me, you don't have that because AD don't have to bang with all those dudes. Exactly. I got Bryant, I got Jones, I got Vanderbilt, I got them dudes to bang. We don't AD at the
even
four
LeBron gets rest.
Has been preserved. You got many other guys that can play defense to where LeBron can just freelance, which he's good at. Let him do that, and then let him go score an offense. And bro, again, now, this team, I guarantee you this right now. If that took place, this team would be top 2, top 3 in the West right now.
And that's not cap right there. Even I agree with that.
Even with the injuries, the Lakers would still be top 2, top 3 in the West.
They could have sustained. They could have sustained.
But think about this. Think about this. Now that deal ain't available because Markkanen is playing out his mind. They not trading Markkanen now.
Yeah.
I actually, Kareem, I've been saying that, but I actually believe from watching Danny Ainge and listening to him closely, he covets those picks so much that I guarantee you he would give those 2 picks up for Lauri Markkanen. He would. He can say that Lauri's off. He can say. Well, here's the thing: if you're doing a Lauri Markkanen deal, you're gonna have to do a Russ thing. So you're gonna have to put other players in. So you're gonna get more than just that. So if you're doing that, you're gonna have to do that. But if those 2 deals are on the table, Every player on Utah's roster is available. I guarantee that. That center Kessler, if you really love him for some reason,
want him.
marketing,
Bad.
But
all
watch
of
this,
them
Elder.
on the table. I
watch this,
guarantee
Elder.
it.
But watch this, Elder. They said Miami want LeBron back though.
They want who?
LeBron back in Miami.
Yeah, but no, I ain't going.
Yeah, I ain't going back there, bro.
Yeah,
they ain't got
you talk
nothing to
about
trade
2K stuff.
Yeah. No, he going off of what old boy said. Remember, he said the key's always under the mat for LeBron. That's what he's going off of. That's what people say, but he ain't. Again, LeBron wants to put a threat out there like he's going to leave if the Lakers don't do what he wants. That book ain't going nowhere. Watch and see, because I don't have no confidence the Lakers going to make any trades. I'm telling all y'all now. You know, as much as I love you, sacrifice coming here and do these shows with y'all, talk to Laker basketball, deal with the trolls, I do it because I love you. But guess what? I don't have no confidence in Lakers making no trades now.
I think we're going to make a trade, Elder.
Hey, Kareem. That's fine. Kareem, that's fine, Kareem. I don't have any confidence. I don't have any confidence in the Lakers making any trades. Only trade they gonna make is if some team sees some value in somebody like a Nunn or something like that, Patrick Beverly type of thing. It ain't gonna be Russ. It ain't gonna be nothing including them picks.
Let's do a friendly wager. I bet the Lakers gonna make a trade.
What's friendly to you? I do $1,000. They ain't gonna do it. What's friendly to you?
I bet
whatever you want. I
put
get. Now hold on. I just said they may do a small like that. They're not. I can say this. They're not doing any. Let's be specific about what we're talking about. They're not doing any trades involving those two picks.
Needle moving trades.
I just sit here and said if there's a deal where they can give up a second and move Nunn or Beverly, something like that, they may do that. Yeah. But moving those picks, they're not. See, this is what y'all don't get. All these guys that we want, these teams gonna want a pick for these guys. You're not getting Marjanovic without a pick. You're not getting the guys from Utah without a pick. You ain't getting Reddish without 2 first picks, 2 seconds.
Exactly.
And that may not, hold on. I've heard this type of stuff before, where they put the information out and say, you can get them for this, right? Then when the Lakers offer that, no, we changed. That two second rounds for Reddish may not be for the Lakers, because they'll say, you know what, we don't value none. Even though their contracts match and all that, we don't value none. So we want those 2 seconds and we want $2 million in cash and we want this and that. Yeah, so it ain't the same for the Lakers. I'm telling you. I see them potentially doing that, but I really don't see them doing that because teams don't want to help them. The only way teams want to help the Lakers is giving up them picks. That's it. And they are Confederate against the Lakers, saying we're not going to do it. And I done seen it for long enough, over a year now.
Yeah,
so I don't believe any of these teams are going to move. I don't believe any of these teams are going to move without that. And think about this. Hold on. Think about this. Danny Ainge. Well, I'm done after this. Danny Ainge wanted those picks so bad, y'all, that he actually offered the Lakers a first-round pick back. Y'all remember that deal that came out? Utah leak. He wants those 2 picks so bad that he was willing to give the Lakers a pick this year. He was literally willing to give them a pick just to get them 2 picks. This how I know those 2 picks can be that he'll put marketing on the table. He wants them picks bad. He wants them picks bad. And as long as they're available, he's going to keep them assets that'll help the Lakers. That's what he's going to do. That's what he's going to do. Just sad, man. It's just sad. And I don't value those picks at that level. What player you going to get there? And, that's going to be a lottery pick. See, that's the mindset why the Lakers can't win. Yeah. That is the mindset. You think Golden State thinks they're you think Milwaukee, you think Boston, you think the Nets right now think that they're picking 2027 could potentially be a lottery pick. They don't think that.
That's that old media overhyped narrative, because we've come so far now. Like Pippen was a late draft pick now. Like it was a few examples back then, late draft picks, and they could be gems. Pippen. But now we have
hold on, bro. You wrong on
Pippen
that.
Wasn't?
He was a 5th player pick, bro.
He was a 3rd pick, was he?
5th player pick.
Oh, he was first round 5th, drafted 5th?
Yes, yeah, he was the 5th player pick in the draft.
I thought he was like 2nd round.
Nah, Pippen was he was the 5th player pick in the draft, bro.
I thought it was a player in the 90s. But basically, my point is this, Elder. We see so many players that don't have to be. It could be a 4-year player or a 2nd round, and they could be gems. Christian Woods, he went undrafted. He's a key piece for a team. Like, you don't have to be a lottery pick to be a key piece. So those picks, that lottery name, there's been so many busts and people that haven't lived up to that. I think that shit is like overblown now these days. Just being a fan and knowing basketball, especially with the AAU and these high school kids. These kids don't be what they is, man. Look how Monty Bay stock dropped. They was talking about this kid was this, that. I'm like watching these kids from 6th grade, like, I don't know if he lottery. I'm taking this 3-year kid who been in college. He coming in bulk, he's mature, not bad decision. I'm taking him over him. Like that lottery shit is just overblown. So that's just my take.
Talent is talent. The lottery is full of talented players. And
Yeah.
in the end, in the NBA, if it develops, talent normally wins out.
No, for sure. Over
Oh
time.
my
That's
God.
what happened.
Hey,
what
hey,
happened.
Elder, look what
Oh,
Andrew
sure.
just said. Look what Andrew just say. Oh my God.
He said, Andy, what you talking about right there with the 74 million? We just read that.
Not that in the chat. Look what she just said.
Oh, Troy Brown Jr. and Beverly is playing tonight. Yeah, Bron ain't gonna play against good that Beverly back. We need him tonight to get some guards. Troy Brown, what's his name? Brown. I don't think he's gonna play against Sacramento. Then y'all watch. He ain't gonna play against Sacramento.
Boy.
No, he ain't gonna play against Sacramento. Don't be surprised, LeBron. LeBron was hot last night, y'all. He wasn't shot jacking. That booger was feeling it last night. He was feeling it last night. So I wasn't mad at him shooting, but I wouldn't be surprised he shoot a lot of shots tonight too, though.
Me
I really
either.
wouldn't. I wouldn't be surprised he come out shooting that booger. I wouldn't be surprised he get up 25 shots tonight. 25.
I'll wave Wild Russ tonight too. I'll wave Wild Russ like he did Brown the other night. I'll wave him off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What's 7? What's that most? What are you saying about 7?
Talking about Pippen.
You talking about
No,
7?
he was
What?
a 5th. He was a 5th.
We can move on. Most still gonna come after you.
No, he was. I know he was a 5th by Seattle.
So Kareem.
He wasn't 7th. He was 5th
So Kareem.
by Seattle.
Kareem.
Kareem done ducked out, bro, probably to take a bathroom break. Yeah. Yeah.
He was talking about the Lakers to make a trade. I was gonna say let's make a friendly wager on that.
But
which
all
one?
in all, Elder, I like that you killed boy over there. What's his name? The older guy. What's his name?
Oh, on the talking about Chill Town.
Oh my God, bro! Oh
Chill
my
Town.
God!
They cheated me, didn't they, man?
Yeah.
Oh
my God!
Everybody knew what the deal was, man.
This whole media, everything is WWF.
They knew what was
I
up
like
with
your
it.
new show. I'm gonna come up there and
Appreciate
dog
it.
you one day. I
Hey,
mean, but yeah,
I'm gonna tell them to move you to the front of the line so I can stir fry your ass.
Yeah,
You know I am.
Let's get it.
You see loyalty in there today? Move him up. Come on up.
No, the first thing
come
gonna
on
say,
up.
this guy said
Yep.
this starting 5 should be this and that. He gonna try to pull that up. No, let's talk about current.
Whatever. Hey, it's Ask Elder, so I gotta go off whatever question you got.
Oh yeah, I got you.
It's Ask Elder. It ain't a debate. It turns into that sometime, but it's more of just answering the question.
I got you too with that.
And dialoguing about that.
I mean, you question my logic. We gonna see how you put this together.
Yeah, your logic is something else, man. Your logic
But
is something else.
Did you see the article today that they talking about they selling LeBron a dream of getting Dame Dollar and Bradley Beal? Did you see that?
I didn't.
Like that.
Yeah,
they
put out they put out an article. They talking about Gene Buzz selling Brown a dream, talking about getting Dame Dollar and Bradley Beal. I'm like, why is she doing it?
Yeah, they good.
Yeah,
they good with that. They good with that. That's what they want. They star chase. They do all that stuff, but it ain't finna happen for the Lakers right now unless a star demands to go to the Lakers. And then the thing is that they want to fleece the Lakers. And think about it. They already got fleeced on the Anthony Davis deal. They don't have enough to be fleeced to get another real big star. They don't have enough assets to do it. You see what I'm saying? Because there's no value in Russell Westbrook as a player. I don't care how good he's been playing. No team in the league values Russell Westbrook as a player. And even if they did, right? Even if they did, they ain't gonna give the Lakers. They're not gonna give the Lakers nothing for it. They think about this. Think about this. Last year, they kept saying because of Russell Westbrook's play and how bad he's fallen off, to move him, you have to give us a first-round pick because his play don't match his money. That's what they said.
Right.
This year, he's come back. He's averaging close to triple-double. He's 6th man of the year. He's all this stuff. So you can't blame his play. They still doubled down and said, well, the true sentiment still with all the executives,
We
if they're
want
going to
2
do anything
picks.
with Russ, now mind you, and this is the
Yeah.
other part. Now, this is very important. Last year they kept saying the reason why his play was bad, but then they also said this: we got another year of salary that we have to take on. Remember,
Wow.
we got to
Yep.
buy. So this year his play has done changed. He's playing well, and they don't have the salary to take over.
They want
And
us
they
to take
still,
Tice
they
back
did
too.
this. They did
Yeah.
this last year. They did this last week. They doubled down and said, no, all the executives still saying it takes a first to get rid of Russ. If you don't have the money to carry over to pay, and you don't have, and you get a player that's playing well, why do you need a first for a guy like Russ?
Right.
It ain't even got nothing to do with Russ. Like, it's about taxing the Lakers and getting them out of a bad situation. They know that regardless of how good Russ play, his decision making is not good for the Lakers. Just like it wasn't good for Houston, just like it wasn't good for OKC, just like it wasn't good for Washington. They know it, so they say, we got him. LeBron Anson took this chance, we got him now. So to help him out, give up them picks. Give up them picks. And I'm telling you, I would be so bold and arrogant enough to give them the pick. Because I know what I would do in 2026, I would be committed. I would literally put a little bit of money back every year. A little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit here. To where I got 40, 50 million to because remember, don't forget, in 2 years we get that TV money. We get that big chunk of TV. I'm putting money back. So if the Lakers are just dog trash in 2025, guess what I'm doing? I got my pick in 2026. It'll be a good one. Remember, the people forget the Lakers got
and we got our pick this year,
so
right?
If we trash in 2025, that means I'm going to get a high pick in 2026. I'm getting the best player, and then I'm taking that money and I'm spending. I'm talking some star to come in and play with the Lakers. I'm doing whatever I got to do. I'll be like Ballmer in the Clippers. I'll be buying people teams. I'll be calling up. Oh, you want to get off a boy contract? Oh, I'll trade you this and that. I'll give you this expiring contract. And I would make sure. I would make sure that 2026 team is good. We would make the playoffs, and guess what? That pick would turn into a 24th pick or the 23rd pick or the 28th pick.
Right.
I would make sure of that. I would guarantee it. You control it if you're the Lakers.
But Elder,
I wouldn't bring in some old superstar though. I wouldn't do that.
But Elder, watch it. They saying the Clippers. They saying the Clippers are going after Miles Turner and Mike Conley now. So
yeah, they smart. That's the one thing they've been missing is a good point guard.
Yo,
Angie said,
what I put in the Instagram? Go ahead. Read that.
I'm reading what she said. Hey, Angie, with so many former All-Star guards out east, who do you think is going to be excluded this year? In the you talking about All-Star? I think Kyrie, he gonna be. Yeah. Hey, salute Kareem. I think Kyrie is gonna be in there. I think the guy from Boston, what's his name? Brown is gonna be in there.
Yeah, Brown.
I think they're gonna put Halliburton in there because he's just killing the league. I think he's gonna end up making it. I'm missing somebody. Who's starting with Kyrie? Who's the other good guard out there, y'all? It's an automatic.
I forgot.
Who?
Donovan Mitchell.
With Kyrie?
Donovan Mitchell. No, Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah.
Those
why?
Start. Yeah, Donovan Mitchell. What do you mean? Donovan Mitchell been playing
why?
on the MVP level.
He the best guard in the East right now.
Bro. Donovan Mitchell been
71
destroying the league. Yeah, he been
Yo,
destroying the league though. You look at what he's doing.
You remember your Shea deal with Russ? Yo, I posted something in the Instagram chat. That man has more points than Kawhi and Paul George put together this year. That's crazy. That's crazy, Elder. They put like the Clippers side to side with them, and the trade they made back then. That's crazy. But you was high on Shea for the season.
I was. Shea is a good player. Hey, Benai Knox, I did. The Lakers have. They've been in talks with them about Bogdanovic and maybe taking on. See, the only reason the Lakers are considering taking the tall guy, what's his name, that ain't played really all year from the Knicks. There was suing Clutch, y'all. What's his name? Playing for the Pistons now. I see this dude, but I can't.
Nerlens Noel.
No, thank you, bro. Nerlens Noel. The only reason the Lakers trying to take him is to clear salary off of the Pistons so they don't have to give up that pick. That's all, y'all. That's it. Now, if the Lakers can heavily protect the pick, they don't have any problem moving the pick then. But nobody's allowing them to heavily protect it. So that's why they came back and said, hey, we'll take Nerlens Noel off your hands so that we can give you a protected pick. And they still ain't budged yet. They said, well, again, we'll find out before the 9th because they don't have no motivation to do nothing right now. They really weren't going to move anyway until after the 15th anyway. Like Cody said. Now all those players that signed this summer, they all are eligible. If you signed in the summer, now you're eligible to be traded now. So there's a lot of guys that just became available. So now you have a full Monty. Nothing's going to change from here until the 9th. So now this is when teams can really negotiate. So we'll see where the rubber hit the road at and what teams are doing. But they ain't quite about Sadiq Bey. But they're probably telling them, oh, Sadiq Bey, we want 2 unprotected picks for him and Bogdanovich. That's probably what they're saying. Yep.
Right.
And I personally, I wouldn't give up 2 unprotected picks for Sadiq Bey and Bogdanovich. I know Bogdanovich playing well, but he is 34 years old, y'all. I'm sorry.
I agree.
I'm sorry. And he's not a great defender at all. He's horrible defensively. He just scores. That doesn't. I mean, again, the Lakers really haven't had a problem scoring, in my opinion. They really haven't.
So this is my thing,
really
right?
Haven't. So they can't get damn stopped, bro.
So this is my
more
thing.
than Golden State last year.
Hold on, Lord. So this is my thing. Would you take Myers Leonard right now?
Miles Leonard.
Myers.
Yeah, he
Myers
did the
Leonard.
race this shit over.
Bro,
he did the race this shit online. Yeah,
I ain't with that dude. He ain't even played. I don't know.
I heard something about Miles Bridges though.
I don't like the Miles Bridges is not gonna play at all this year. Probably that's why everybody gonna keep hearing.
That's who Aaron
said. They said he was coming. Oh, I thought you said Miles Leonard.
Myers Leonard.
Miles Leonard. That's the big center that used to play for Miami, right? That did the race stuff online.
He got kicked out for the racist stuff online.
The Lakers don't need a scoring center. They need a defensive-minded center. And Miles Leonard don't play no D. Boogie Cousins don't play no D. That's why these guys ain't signed yet, y'all. They don't play no defense. We need guys that can play D.
Right, but they saying they working them out. Like
that don't mean nothing.
Yeah, that don't mean nothing, bro. That don't mean nothing. They work out a lot of guys. That don't mean nothing. If they really were serious about him, they'd have signed him to a 10-day already.
You want Boogie? You want Boogie to get an opportunity to play?
No, I don't. Boogie don't play defense. If we're getting a big, his number one thing needs to be defense. We need a defensive big to help AD. That's what we need.
I like Plumlee from Charlotte. I like Plumlee.
Yeah. Hey, you know he played for my AU teams, right?
Yeah, I would love
Plumlee. You was telling me. All the
Plumlee. There's 3 of them. All the Plumlee boys play for.
They good kids too outside basketball.
I got a lot of. Oh, they real good people, bro.
And he can shoot the 3. I would love
They're very, very smart too, bro. People don't realize how high their basketball IQ is. I would love to get a guy like Plumlee, bro. He would start for the Lakers easy. He would start right next to AD, bro.
He's not injury prone, is he?
No, not injury prone at all.
See, that's what we need. Yeah,
yeah. So, hey, Nas Reed ain't going nowhere, y'all.
I told y'all that's the player.
Hey, JTMT, I disagree with that. I think they're gonna pay Nas Reed because Nas Reed
gonna get his money.
Balling. He's been balling, bro, defensively, offensively, and I heard they're not real happy with what's going on over there with all them stars. Like now, oh boy, the big dude good that just got there, Gobert. But like with D'Lo, with even with Anthony Edwards, they don't like his selfish mentality, the style of play he's doing. They're not trying to move him, but they want him to mature. And they really, from what I'm hearing, they getting tired of old boy over there. They getting tired of
D'Lo just came out.
How do I be forgetting these dudes' name all the time? Bro, I be seeing their faces and forget their
I don't think
their best player. Who's their best player over there? The little fruity dude, man. They got the big man over there. They shoot the ball all the time for Minnesota.
I don't think D'Lo want to be no more.
Is that a big dude?
They got a big man.
Cat Williams.
Cat.
Yeah, Cat.
They're getting a little tired of Cat, bro. So they may make a move. If they ain't keeping Cat, bro, they definitely got to keep Nas Reed. And I wouldn't let him go.
30.
I'm paying Nas Reed, man. That dude can pay, man. That dude can
He was good in high school. He was good.
He's good now. Go watch.
But
he just smashed on
Yo, Elder, you remember we was arguing about him in the preseason, and I was telling you how he killed AD and stuff as a third.
Yeah, I remember you said that. Yeah, I remember saying that.
High on him.
I do. Yeah, he can ball. He balling out. He balling out.
Elder, I don't think D'Lo want to be in Minnesota no more though.
Who?
D'Lo.
He don't. But don't nobody else want him. Yeah, don't nobody else want him, man. Just for the money, he won't. He made that one. He got that one max deal, but he ain't getting another one. I guarantee he won't get another max deal in this league. I mean, somebody, if they can get him on the low, they'll do it, and it's time to get another contract. The only thing that's benefiting D'Lo is that there's no real true free agents this year. So somebody will possibly pick him up if the contract right. If not, if he out here demanding a max deal, he'll be sitting, y'all.
He like Russ. Their money don't match their play. They got the name. They trying to live off. It's not a good asset.
I'm not a big fan of D'Lo. I never have been either. I've never been a big fan of D'Lo, even before he snitched and all. I just not been a fan of him as a player, and I think he has gotten a little better at playmaking and all that, but it's still big gaps in his game, and it's obvious everywhere he go, he ain't successful. Now, the best spot he been was in New Jersey. You know, he went to New Jersey, All-Star, got him to the playoff. Maybe should have stayed there, but I don't know, bro. I'm not a fan of D'Lo at all as a player, especially for that money. Now, if you tell me I could get D'Lo for $10 million, I'm interested in D'Lo. You know what I'm saying? Because I can play him as a backup if I need to, whatever. And he's a good player. He got ice in his veins. I can use him at that. But what he talking about, 25, 30 million, 35 million, 40 million, man, hell no. You keep that dude, man. You keep that dude. Man, I wish the Lakers was playing earlier. I'd be thinking of holidays and all that to get them 9:30 games, man, or something. Man,
I know, right? That late game be crazy.
Yeah, I got a busy.
And then they lose in double overtime or late. That should be so blowing mind, bro.
Oh, yeah. Kareem and Elder, why don't the media hold the Clippers accountable for not winning a championship? Mr. Knox, I really believe it's because the Clippers have never won anything. It's like, why do nobody, the Clipper fans have that expectation, and they put money into that team that, no owner's ever done and all that. So they're building a team that should be able to do it. And people have predicted them. I'm talking about in the media, have predicted them to win. People, do you know what? I don't know if you saw that poll, Kareem. They just did a mid-season poll when they got to game 41. Guess who they got coming out of the West? They still got the Clippers, the media do.
Yeah, they
still picked. No, they picked it at the beginning, but then they do a mid-season poll as well. So when they got to 41 games, they did a mid-season poll. They still got the Clippers coming out the West.
That's crazy.
They do. They believe they're going to turn it around. So I think the media just don't chat about it as much because, again, you building up people to get let down or whatever the case may be. Again, I think if the Clippers had a history of success in winning, they would hold them. Like a Golden State and all that, they don't. So it's like until I think they said until they win, they're not gonna hold them to that level. Go ahead, Lord.
These people in mainstream media, they don't like to retract their statements because they look totally bad.
Absolutely
so they
not.
Gotta stick down.
Absolutely not.
They gotta double down even if it's wrong. It's sad. I watch Stephen A. All these dudes do it. Like, wow. I don't even say it. Like, it's definitive now. They don't care no more. There's no.
Well, check it out though. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it a buck on this one. Who in the West has shown you enough? If you pick the Clippers, let's just say you picked them at the beginning of the year. Who in the West has shown you something to make you say, you know what, they can be
different? So that's right too.
Yeah. Nobody's giving them a reason to come off the Clippers. So I see why a lot of them with the Clippers again. I do. I see why. He said Obama has ESPN on his payroll. That's
right.
That's what a lot of people believe. A lot of people believe that Golden State would turn it around, get it done. I'm just not a big believer in it. You got these bad habits, man. I'm not a big believer. Unless, I'm going to tell you right now, the only way for teams like that, to me, the Lakers, the Clippers, the Golden State Warriors, who else in the West has been hurt by injuries? Those are the main three. Those three teams.
Denver lost. The Pelicans.
Yeah, but the Pelicans young, so I'm not tripping on them. The Pelicans young, I'm not tripping on them. Those three teams I just named, I don't see none of them doing anything unless they make a major trade. I don't. All three of them teams need a major trade to be viable in the second half. That's not, at best, they early playoff exit to me. All of them, all three of them teams, in my personal opinion, Suns, there you go. Suns too. Suns going to have to make a move. Suns, I knew it was another team. Thank you, YBK.
So, Elder,
thank you. Those four teams.
You don't think one of the teams, even Milwaukee, like if you get a healthy piece or get super healthy when everybody's still depleted at the right time, you don't think that can put you over? So I think that's what happened with Golden State. They got healthy at the right times, and that kind of put them over.
Last year you talking about?
Yeah. I
Last
know it
year,
was more than just
last
that,
year,
though.
hold on. Didn't they start off? What they start off 24-3 last year? 24 and something like that. There's a big difference. When your team start off really hot, then you hit a speed, you can come back. These teams ain't starting off hot. These teams are playing like ass already when they were healthy. Golden State, when they were healthy, couldn't beat nobody on the road this year.
Yeah.
So Golden State got major flaws that teams done figured out.
Yeah.
The Suns have been exposed this year with injuries, and so is the Lakers, and so is the Clippers. So to me, none of those teams, none of those 4 teams right there, if they want to extend their championship window, they're going to have to make a major trade.
Because you remember last season in the East, the 2 best teams in the second half was Dallas and Boston. They had injuries, those injuries that impact.
I'm gonna say this.
Yeah, and they started getting hot.
I'm gonna tell y'all what's going. Hey, loyalty. Let me tell you what's gonna hurt. Yep. Let's just say the Lakers get healthy. They don't do no trades or nothing like that, or minor trades. And they get healthy. They go on a little run. They're making it to the play-in. They win the play-in, and they're in the playoffs, right?
Yeah.
Right.
The thing that's gonna get you jacked up, I'm telling you, it's gonna make y'all so mad. Game 1, Lakers may come out blazing and win game 1. Game 2, it's gonna be stuck. Game 3 and 4 and 5, you're gonna be so frustrated because teams gonna make them adjustments, and what they're gonna do at the end of each game,
they're gonna blitz.
Take the ball totally out of AD and LeBron's hand.
Oh yeah,
them 2 touch it, they're gonna get blitzed by 3 people. Force them to pass it, and the pass that they're gonna leave open will be Russell Westbrook all by himself.
Yeah.
And what they'll do is say, look, when he's out there in the paint, when that ball rotates to him, see, you have time to practice this stuff, y'all. In the season, you don't. They'll say, don't rotate to him like you normally would. Rotate to that dotted line in the paint and just stand there. Either make him take that jumper or jump over you and take the charge. And I'm telling you, I've seen it. The Lakers did it. The Lakers did it in the bubble.
Yeah, they said
Westbrook is going to jack them games off. Watch. Teams that are not stupid. And in the playoffs, because you're not playing every night, you got practice in between, there's less travel, you have plenty of time to prepare for individuals. And I'm telling you, games will be close. The games will be close. Those games will be close, like all playoff games are. And in the 4th quarter, they're going to make Russ take 10 shots, and he's going to shoot out the game. Watch.
But they're not practicing. That's another problem. They're not practicing.
No, they'll practice during the playoffs, brother. That's what I'm saying. Because you're not playing every day, and you're not traveling as much. So you'll have plenty of time to practice. And then, a lot of times in the playoffs, you'll play game 1, and then 2 days later, game 2. And then before you go to game 3, it's 3-4 days off. Because you got to travel, blah, blah, blah. Bro, believe me, the playoffs is a total different beast. Everything slows down. You have a lot more time to prepare, and you're only looking at one opponent. It's very easy for you to plan for one opponent for 5, 6, or 7 games. Very easy. And when they have a glaring weakness called Russell Westbrook, watch how they expose it. Just like the Lakers did. Didn't they win that first game in the thing against the Lakers? Just like Portland won that first game. But look what happened in game 2, and game 3, and game 4, and game 5. Look what happened. Every game, it got worse and worse and worse. And the Lakers started dominating some teams even more and more as the games went on. Telling you, bro, when you got a glaring weakness like that, teams will exploit it. They'll back off him, and they will make him shoot them jumpers, or they will make him drive and take charges, bro. And Russ is so undisciplined, he's going to do it. He's going to do it. He's going to do it. And if Russ hit the jumpers, guess what they're going to say? We'll take the L.
We can live with
it. If Russ can beat us making jumpers, we'll take the loss in that. But they don't have any confidence that Russell Westbrook can beat them taking jumpers. You know what Russ going to do, y'all? The same thing he did last night. Because even Loyalty told the best shot for Russ, because of the big man, because Russ has that type of pull-up, y'all, where he acts like he's going to explode to the basket, but he can pull up right from that explosion. So he don't have to do the step back and all that because he has such athleticism, and just by him trying to penetrate, the guy's going to be backpedaling already. So that's why nobody can block his shot. They're backpedaling, and then Russ has a true jump shot. He gets up. He ain't on the ground with just a jump. He gets up on a jump shot. I used to, too. Yeah, that's how I used to do. With a jump shot. So Russ can get that shot off on anybody. But his IQ so low, he tried to take the 7-footer to the basket.
Yo, you know what's crazy? You said that? I was saying that why did he do that move there? I thought he was going to stop and do the short jumper.
But
Why
like
did he-
Me
Elder
too.
said, and this is
Me
true,
too.
he not even confident in that in his strongest thing late game. That's why. That's the only reason why I said, Kareem, we have to put him in that position more to possibly build some confidence. But what Elder's saying is too late for that. And it's you know
14
you can
years,
agree to
bro. 14
disagree.
years.
Yeah,
14
for
years,
sure.
bro.
Yeah, it's
14
beating on a
years.
dead horse now. You're right.
14 years, bro. I can't change what you got. And
Yeah,
then when you got that mindset and I see it, like
yeah.
literally, if I'm a coach,
It's
you think
clear
I'm
now.
happy?
Yeah,
You think I'm
yeah.
happy watching his post game press conference?
Reaction and body language. Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
come on, bro.
You're right.
Come on. And Darvin ain't done nothing but respect Russ. He's
Exactly.
respected Russ well beyond any other player, coach in the league, anybody has in the
Yeah.
league.
And he don't give two damns about what LeBron say. He gives two damns.
I ain't gonna say that, but yeah.
Cause he not
Yeah,
doing. He
he's
not
been
making the
more.
right.
You're right, Elder. He's been more than patient with Russ, defending him still, all that, not checking. Like it's to the point where now you making Darvin look like, yo, I give you this
You
much
got
trust,
people.
and this is what you do.
You got people that hate the Lakers and hate LeBron so bad that they're literally justified saying Russ has been the best player, that he's been the best defensive player that we had all year. And I'm like, what? Now, don't get me wrong. Russ has his moments. I agree with that.
Sure.
But to say that he's been the best at anything on this team,
Right.
besides passing, because Russ has been passing up a storm, but he's also probably leading the team.
I'll tell you this, and this is consistent. His availability has been the best, Elder. Still,
yeah, you know what?
durability,
That's right.
and you got to get at the like he come to play every night.
I can't lie about
game
that.
that he missed,
Yeah.
I was shocked. I said he's rusted out. What the fuck? He's starting to get the
I can't lie on that. I can't deny that. He
and you
definitely
remember
is
your
the most
girl
available Laker.
You remember your girl? She on record saying Russ was our best player because of like she weird with her when she come out. GD Bus weird.
That right, that statement there alone lets you know she don't know shit about basketball.
Yo,
everybody thinks she does just
night.
because she's been around basketball her whole life.
Yeah.
She's a business person, bro. She is a finance person. She don't know the game of basketball. I'm sorry. Jeannie don't
and
know
that
nothing.
was a finance statement because she's saying Russ still plays. He's available. He's selling tickets. That's pretty much what she's saying. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Available.
And then watch this. Elder. She said she made a post about this. I think it was like she said, I was afraid to give up those 2 picks for Russ, for Miles Turner and Buddy Hield. She talking about I was terrified to do that. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, where did that come from? Like,
well, it ain't about Russ on that. It's about them 2 players she getting back. Because I wouldn't do it for those. Because for one, now you have to pay Turner, and then you got to take on the extra year of the salary for Buddy Hield. I think that's a horrible deal for them because it doesn't fit the true needs. They need a defensive-minded center. That's not old boy. Now, he can block a couple shots, but he's horrible defensively. Can't do the pick and roll, not the greatest in the post defense. So that don't help us defensively in the post. Then you get a guy like him now, Buddy Hield helps our shooting, but he hurts us on the defensive end, and he doesn't bring any length to the team. He's not a wing. He's a guard. So this move doesn't help the Lakers. It doesn't give us the things we actually need. We have 2 guards that can score and shoot the 3. We do. They shoot it at a good enough clip for us to win. And they play much better D than old boy do. Man, it's just sad watching.
R.I.P. my boy Kobe. I believed her when she said that she missed Kobe because Kobe was becoming a real consultant for the Lakers. And you know, Isaiah Thomas, he just had an interview. He on record saying what he said about Kobe, knowledge of the game. That's why he the best. And I think, you know, LeBron, he got the scoring titles, all that. He got all the accolades. I think that was the person who LeBron respected enough to listen to. They started building their relationship. Kobe was coming to the games when they was playing them big teams.
Kobe said he was Kobe said he was the reason for Bron coming to LA.
Huh?
Kobe said he was the reason for Bron coming to LA.
Yeah, they started building their bond even tighter, kind of like how Jordan and Kobe built.
When old girl says she missed Kobe.
Yeah.
What people don't really get what she really was saying. I miss a guy that's gonna come to work, work his A off, play harder than anybody's ever played, but then also hold his teammates to that level and make sure they play as hard as they're gonna play.
For sure.
That's what Kobe brought. And then guess what? Now I don't have to worry about sly remarks and political moves
Yeah,
and all that.
LeBron
Kobe
don't
had
do
none of
that.
that
He
in.
passive aggressive.
No,
Yeah,
he's definitely passive aggressive. Kobe wasn't.
LeBron
Kobe
gonna
was in
defend
your
Russ
face.
even when he know he fucked
Yep.
up
Kobe
definitively.
and he'll defend Russ, but then at the
Yeah,
same time behind the scenes be trying to trade Russ. So that's
yeah,
some political
yeah.
crap. That's some BS, bro. Kobe wasn't that.
Mhm.
Kobe went to work. They paid him and he went to work and he forced everybody else to go to work. And they loved that. That was the leadership they needed, and it made them all the money in the world because Laker fans was happy. Why? One thing you knew he was going to get, even if they didn't win, they was going to play their ass off.
And then not only that, Kobe, that's the thing with Shaq said at the end of the day, he said he didn't understand it. But he said one thing he liked about Kobe was straight up. And he said Kobe told him straight up. He said, yo, Kobe, anything it was, he told him straight up. It wasn't behind the back. Shaq always, he said, yo, but one thing about Kobe, he said he was straight up with how he felt.
Yep.
He told me straight up, yo, you're not respect. I'm not giving you the ball. He said, give me shit, I give you the ball.
And that's Elder, and that's what I mean, because I see people in the comments saying anything to hate on LeBron, but see, LeBron doesn't lead like that. So to hear it from Kobe, maybe Kobe could have kind of instilled, that's the person to listen to. Kobe he ain't coming from a bad place with this. He's seeing something LeBron ain't like LeBron. You got to lead by example, and you got to
hold. That's amazing, man.
LeBron
How is this? How is this LeBron hate?
Get that from a Kobe.
When we talking about Jeannie Buses, we talk about her statement about missing Kobe. How is this LeBron hate? She misses the leadership of Kobe Bryant coming to work, playing his ass off at the highest level possible, and making all his teammates do the same exact thing. That's what she said. How's that hating LeBron? The person that said anything to hate LeBron, whoever said that, I don't even see who it was. Whoever said it, I would love for you to respond to that. That's a question to you. I wish you come in here and defend your statement. I don't know how you take us talking about Jeannie's feelings about her relationship with Kobe for 20 years.
Timeout Sports Podcast.
It's not even talking about LeBron. This ain't even something about LeBron. This is her missing what Kobe brought to the table.
For sure.
Right.
I get it. I get it, y'all. When we said the passive aggressive, the political, that's what we bashed in LeBron. So the person that said that, do you or do you not believe that that LeBron James is passive aggressive? And do you or do you not believe that LeBron James moves politically? Now, if you don't believe that, I can see why you'd be offended. All right. I can see why you were not offended, but say what you said. But it ain't Bron bashing. Bron would tell you he moves like a politician because that's what he does. That's what he has to do. That's what he feels he's got to do to get the things he needs. And everybody knows that he's passive aggressive. Everybody knows. Everybody knows that. Go look at his tweets if you don't think he's passive aggressive, bro. I mean, maybe you see the definition of what passive aggressive is.
And when you great like that, you can be sharpened by another great. You don't know everything.
We got a CASHAPP super chat.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Hey, Nick T. What's up, my brother? Salute. Appreciate you, bro. Nick T said, always supporting the Kareem Report. I appreciate you, brother. We appreciate you. He said, she said she missed Kobe after the news of LeBron billionaire status reveal.
Sure.
I think there's some jealousy towards a player worth more than the CEO. And you know what, though? I'm not finna 100% dismiss that because LeBron is actually worth more than Jeannie Buss.
I said that on the podcast, but nobody
I'm not gonna. Hey, bro,
we've never seen that in basketball.
It's a hypothetical. You have not. Absolutely, it's a hypothetical, but I can't. I'm not hypothetical, but it's an assumption. I say, hey, there could be some truth to that. It could be.
But Elder, do you also think that's what? But Elder, do you honestly think that's why she's doing this?
Hey, bro, think about this. Think about this, bro. You own the Los Angeles Lakers, the most powerful sports franchise in the world. But you have a player on the team that's worth twice as much as you. We looked up Jeannie, bro, as an individual. Jeannie Buss as an individual. She's only worth $500 million.
Yeah,
right.
And LeBron is a bona fide billionaire now. So he's worth twice as much as her. Individual. Right. Oh yeah, bro. I can see that being a problem.
Well, yeah, I definitely think it's a problem, but the difference is she got a more of a responsibility pulling out money. She employing a lot of millionaires.
You got
There's a
partners.
difference.
Yeah.
There's a difference. That's like me got money and I don't have to. I'm getting all game. She had to spend, and she got a lot of millionaires and stuff under her. So it's a different type of thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
And
hey
she
Kareem, Kareem. Honestly, I would like to test that. Besides, because them players is really them coaches and your only millionaires is working up under you. That's it. Them your only millionaires is working up under you. And LeBron them team, when you look at everything that them bookers got going on, there's a lot of millionaires, bro.
Yeah.
Tied to Clutch and the other things, the one guy doing all that, they got a lot of people paid. It ain't one or two or three or four guys. They got a lot of millionaires working for them. I don't think it's on the level.
You missing my point. I'm saying
okay. I'm back.
paying them. They not them. They clients. They
She
bring
got partners. She got partners in her ownership.
I'm saying, I know that, but what I'm saying is she got a payroll. Them guys, Clutch, them guys paying. They get a percentage of what they get from it. It's two different things.
But I'm talking about his production, his movie, his all that, bro. He got a lot of folk working for him, and all them bookers getting paid. I ain't talking about just the basketball and Clutch, bro. He got production company. This dude got a film producing thing. He got
that house party movie.
You can't compare that with LeBron. She paying LeBron 40-something million, paying AD 40-something million. Russ getting 40. It's a difference.
I got you, bro. No problem. No problem.
They saying that house movie.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. That probably would have me a little something, knowing that I got an employee worth twice as much as me, and I got to employ him. I ain't gonna lie. Let me say it this way though. I'm not a jealous type of dude, so I'm not gonna be jealous of that. But I ain't gonna lie. I'll be looking at that like something ain't right about this. How am I the employer? How am I the employer?
Yeah.
But the employee, the W-2 wage earner, is making twice as much. Not more. He's making twice as much as I am.
And you know what it is, Elder? And Kareem, you in media, y'all in media. With this new media, people put out memes, numbers, so it gets tricky. So the narrative,
Angie, she would be great to hire you.
Yeah. Even if the numbers ain't right, like you said, Kareem, you start looking at the facts. You know, dumb people who watches, they don't look in and they can't put that two and two together like you just did, like payroll. They looking at the meme or the root core or the snippet or the meme that come out and they going off of that. Oh, LeBron, what? And people gonna run with that narrative, and that's gonna be the story. They not even diving into the et cetera. So that's what hurts people in this day and age. Brands, everything.
I do think this. I see your statement there, Miss Angie, and I agree 100%. That would be one of the best moves that Jeannie Buss could ever make. She put you on that payroll, to put her on the payroll. She said she need to put her application. She said Jeannie needs help. You're right. And she would be good to hire you. You would keep her grounded. You would keep a good, solid base, and she would be able to go plumb line across the board. She wouldn't miss a beat with nothing. Because the level of research you do, man, she would not miss a beat. Reality, you sure do. The reality would stay in her face at all times with someone like that. Now, the only thing you'd have to be worried about is her being sensitive and emotional, and you put reality in her face one too many times, she may fire your tail. You see what I'm saying? A lot of times, these people in these positions, they don't want. They say it though. They say this.
Want the right answer.
I want someone to be real. I don't want anybody to manipulate because I'm so powerful, blah blah. But really, that's what they want. They do. Because
as you come on the panel,
they're messing around and start moving away from you. So,
Angie,
hey, the game must come on, ain't it?
Yeah, 10:30. Angie, when you think you'll be able to come on? I know you said something about soon before. You said some stuff you had to take care of.
LeBron gonna make so much money after basketball owning the team. He gonna put pressure on these teams because I'm telling y'all now, Kareem, and we argued about it before. Somebody on the podcast was arguing. LeBron has his hands in players from first grade all the way up. It's never been a star like Jordan been who he is, but Jordan wasn't coming back and reaching to the play. Like, you feel what I'm saying? It's just a different day and age. LeBron got all that. I'm telling y'all, bro. He at these low-level AAU tournaments. He at the high level. You can see LeBron anywhere, high, low. He's scouting, bro. And he got the whole clutch doing the scouting. It's never been a player actively doing that while they actively playing. And all the players love him. The Imani Bate, all the top players that come out, they love LeBron. Not from just a player mind, just a business. Like, he gonna set you up. He got so much players under clutch and people don't even know about, bro, getting paid outside of basketball. They not even successful in basketball. It's crazy. And these young dudes loving that, man. So yeah,
But I gotta say this. But I gotta say this.
Watch
But
how
I gotta
much
say this.
influence he have as an owner. Watch. He gonna run the NBA. I'm telling y'all.
But
To
I
me,
gotta
that's
say
something we
this.
never saw.
If he
But
play,
that's
if he,
what it's called. You know how hard it is to get a team. They got
Yeah,
to vote to win.
Mayweather talking about now. He said he trying to put up $1 billion. I think LeBron gonna have to cash in the power.
It's not the
That's
cat. They still got the vote. They still.
yeah, they got to vote him in. But who not? But LeBron though. Model
exactly.
citizen, same wife, all been a pillar of the NBA, did everything right, no off the
They don't.
court.
They don't have nothing. That's when the racists gonna come in at.
I don't know. I think LeBron the model guy for it, man.
Well,
Nah,
watch this. Hey,
they
Kareem, watch
play
this.
by their own rules.
Hey, Kareem, watch this. Brown said he gonna play until he 45 years old.
He could
He
say
said
that, but we don't know what could happen.
He ain't say that. When he say that?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
He did say he want to play for a long time. He did say that.
He said play with the Heat at 45 years old.
No, until he's 45.
Oh yeah, he can play. I know dudes that take care of their body. They play at 45 and they killing in these men and pro-am leagues. So imagine LeBron, somebody who take care of his body and still going. If he don't get no catastrophic injury, he could definitely play a floor game at 45.
Hey, y'all, hold on. Hey, Blazer report. I need an explanation of what you just said there. He said Elder is scary on player's choice. He only lets one person in. Now, when you say scary, are you saying, I'm cooking folk, or I'm scared, like I'm scared to let people in? I need you to clarify that. And I would love for you to come into here and clarify it. Because Elder loves to talk basketball. So when you let a bunch of folk in and they talking over each other, who's talking basketball? Nobody. So I like a little decorum. I like a little organization. So if you like people that likes to talk over people and yell and scream and do that, you got tickets. I
was about to say, tell them to go watch your old ticket debate. You
love that. You love that. I'm not. Hey, you may just be. Some people say, "Hey, Elder's scary up there. How he be dicing people up." So that's why I'm trying to figure out. Are you saying I'm scared to let more than one person on, or are you saying again? The show is called Ask Elder. So if people are asking me questions, how many people you want up, and how many questions can they ask me if I got more than one person in there? Maybe you don't understand maybe you don't understand the concept of the show. It's called Ask Elder. So I can only take one question at a time. That's the concept of the show. It's not a debate show. It ain't come and debate Elder. See, if you want to debate, they got a show on there called Ticket versus the World. Guess what that is? That's for people to come in and debate. But it's amazing. Ticket only let one person in at a time, too. I'm just trying to understand what you're saying, bro. I'm just trying to understand what you're saying. I want to make sure I understand your comment before I don't want to assume you said something that you're not saying.
Yo, this dude, I gotta say one thing. This dude, Kyle Kuzma, killed me. I would have won today, Kyle Kuzma. I would have won. He had 16 points. I bet him for 20 points. Or everything else covered.
Kareem, didn't I tell you 2 months ago stop betting on these players with the individuals?
Yeah, this shit's killing me.
Only bet when LeBron is chasing the scoring tie. You know he getting this 25 plus 30. I know it ain't no money in that.
I do bet on LeBron, but you have to bet more than one. That's not going to get you no.
You gotta let me tell you. You gotta take the locks, but you just gotta wager more money. You gotta leverage more money. It's like playing options in the stock market. You feel me?
LeBron, that's not no money. You have to bet at least about.
No, not just Braun. You take multiple locks. You put your parlay together just with the locks. You feel what I'm saying? It's called locks, but you just gotta wager more money. So you might have to put 4,000 up to win 1,700, but it's a lot. People be scared of that because sometimes you could lose with that if a superstar have a bad night or something. But that's more of a winning percentage than these dudes, these iffy dudes, bro. I wouldn't be betting like Kyle Kuzma, like on a given night, nah. The NBA is too up and down with that, bro. Yeah.
Do Judah.
NBA is too up and down with the scoring like that. It just be too much going on.
But Kyle Kuzma, I ain't gonna lie, he do good for me. I normally cover with him.
I don't know.
And I was starting to put him at 15.
Well, hold on. Where's that comment at? Somebody made a comment. She said, "All enough to mess up Genie's plan. They need to send Kyle Kuzma somewhere else."
If you look at Kareem, if you look at Mayweather bets, that's what he do. But of course, Mayweather playing with more money. He might bet $1 million, but only
I thought he
win
was. I didn't know
40,000.
he was negative or not.
He might
I was
make
trying
two
to-
parlays: Golden State to beat this team or this team to beat these. They
You
parlay
heard say, Elder?
locked, but he leveraging.
Oh,
hella
I'm
money.
just reading in the chat. I'm sorry. I was reading in the chat. Too.
No,
It
I
said-
guy said, Elder, in order to mess up Genie's plan, Washington needs to send Kyle Kuzma somewhere else, far from LA.
Okay, guy right there. He said, okay, in order to mess with Genie's plan, I hope Washington. So, bro, that would be so funny. But I'm gonna tell you what it's gonna take. Somebody going to step up and offer something for Kyle, because Kyle Kuzma been playing very well this year. He's worth an unprotected first round pick, in my opinion. So how he's been playing and what he's doing, offensively and defensively, Kyle Kuzma rebounding off the chain, man. He's the type of player that will help any and he's a champion. He's already won a championship. He knows how to do it, and
Now,
he's a hard worker.
Let me ask you this, Elder, and this is like a question on Ask Elder. I should save it for that because this is a good one. Because we had an argument about Dame and Kyrie. Now this is another good situation. KD went down. Can Kyrie maintain and sustain them and carry them to wins? Because we know what Dame doing this year. Healthy.
I don't trust Kyrie like that. He's had several opportunities to lead teams,
Dame with
and
that.
I love Kyrie. Honestly, I think Kyrie can be an elite level Batman.
Yeah.
I do not trust Kyrie. I mean, I'm sorry. Let me get it right. He can be an elite level Robin. I don't trust me personally. I don't trust Kyrie as a Batman. He cannot lead a team. I haven't seen it.
Thank you. I'm glad we agree.
Because
Showtime, Chicken, and all of them was killing me with that.
I need to ask two of y'all. Did anybody see what Kyrie posted on the Instagram? Anybody?
What?
I didn't.
On his Instagram page, his Instagram got deleted. Do anybody know what he posted?
No,
I don't.
But I heard people say he in trouble again, but I don't know what happened.
They say his Instagram got
Kyrie
deleted.
is the type of person like this, and I know like when adversity hit, like
say
going down, I think he like fumbles and adverse, like when it's over.
Yeah, they say
pressure, he struggle with anxiety, mental, like that's when you see your toughest moments. I think that's what made LeBron great. Every time they had a question or a story or a moment, LeBron conquered the narratives, bro. I don't watch players and superstars over their career. The Giannis's, after he got eliminated by Miami, he came back, won after being hurt. Like every star who, to go from good to great, you got to conquer that narrative. You feel you got to slay that demon. And I just think every time Kyrie up to that test, he don't really, you know what I mean?
I wouldn't bring him to LA though. I wouldn't do it.
I don't know.
Hey, Angie, the reason teams give these players these player options is because the teams actually know they still have the control, because they can always move that asset if the player decides they want to exercise the power they have in that. They can always move the player before that and put that on another team. Now, is the team power limited? Because again, most of the time, if a player has an option to walk away, no team is going to take them on unless that player is going to re-sign with them. You can get those anomaly type of situations like what happened with San Antonio and what's the name them. The reason why it didn't matter when Kawhi went to San Antonio was because Toronto's goal was just to move off of DeMar DeRozan. And they didn't care. So even if Kawhi didn't stay, they get the cap space for that slot. And so if we get him and we keep him, great. If we don't, great. They didn't even think they would win a chip from it. So they got a chip. They are ahead in their eyes. Even though he left after that, they still feel like they did great because he took them to heights that DeRozan and nobody else could take them. So they won in that. You know what I mean? Toronto won in that situation.
Yeah, they definitely won.
But they would have done the deal even if everybody thought they lost, because their only thing was, we're done with DeRozan. He can't get us over the top. We need to get off this contract. So they would have done almost any deal to get off DeRozan's contract. So that's why it benefited them. And because of the karma and the negative of, and I'm gonna say karma because y'all understand that, I call it reaping what you sow. But because of the negativity and the deceitfulness of San Antonio, of making him go to a whole new country, let alone he didn't want to go to there. They wouldn't cooperate with Kawhi. By sending him there was like the ultimate flight. Like, look, we control you, nigga. Literally is what it was. And then look who got the last laugh. Kawhi got another chip. He got a greater career, a greater legacy. And San Antonio's been horrible ever since they did that. Horrible. They've done nothing since they did that to Kawhi. And think about it. Show me the guys that are lining up to go to San Antonio.
Niggas don't even talk no more.
Players ain't, first of all, they're not even still in the old school coaching pop no more. And secondly, these guys understand y'all did this to Kawhi Leonard. Y'all did this to Kawhi Leonard. What would you do to me? I'm not even close to Kawhi's level. What would you do to me? What would you do to me? I would have to come in with the Tim Duncan type of mentality for you to treat me right. But if I oppose anything, you're gonna ship me to Toronto. You see what I'm saying? So that's why you're not seeing guys lining up. And the guys they got, look at what they're doing. They leaving. Old boy couldn't wait to get out of there. He's so happy to be in Atlanta now. The point guard they had. He's so happy to be in Atlanta. This is why I think Victor is going there. Because I think for the NBA, they don't need the Spurs to just be bad. You can't have a franchise that is been freaking the excellent going to the playoff for, what is it, 20 straight years they went?
Yeah, and then just fall off.
You can't just have them fall off the face. You can't. You got to keep
San
that.
Antonio a big market too.
It's not that big a market. It's more the smaller ones. But what I'm saying, it's big because of what I said earlier, the Texas Triangle. The Texas.
That's what I was about to say. I heard you.
They make each other.
Oh, game on, y'all. Game on.
And they have no what do you call it? No state tax. So that's an attraction for players, but they don't want to go there when they can go to Houston or Dallas. I wouldn't want to play for San Antonio. I wouldn't want to play for Arrogant Pop, and I wouldn't want to play for that organization where they played Kawhi. I really wouldn't. I really wouldn't. Yep.
I know the game on, but y'all see, what was Trevor Lane talk about, y'all? I saw him talk about Van Fleet. I know y'all talked about that a few podcasts ago.
I ain't thinking about that, man. I don't want Van Fleet. That's another small guard that he's better defensively. He's scrappy.
He can score, but he gonna get killed too. Yeah.
No, he's better defensively than the little guards we got. But I don't want Van Fleet. He's not the answer in my personal opinion.
No, he not.
He is not the answer to me. He is not the answer. I would take
look at him. You know what I looked at was a crazy stat. Go look at his minutes, Siakam minutes, and I think it was who the other guy on that team. Not the young boy, the other one. No, the other small forward for Toronto. What's his name?
You talking about the rookie OG?
Look at their minutes. They all play.
Him,
they all lead the. I think they lead after because I was looking up LeBron minutes. LeBron was like 13. Them boys was like top 3. Them at the top of the NBA. I don't know if it's still like that. And I felt that was weird. Like, why all them playing 37 minutes a game?
Elder, look what Judah say. Look what Judah say. Judah, Rising. Look what Rising say in the chat.
Look what Rodney says in the chat.
Rising. Yeah.
The Lakers should make an offer for Zach LaVine and Nicholas Vucevic package. No,
I don't want Zach, man.
I don't want neither one of them dudes, honestly. Now I said that before. I said that before with if AD leaves, that would be the two best to get back because you're going to send him to Chicago more than likely. But when I look at it for the Lakers, I don't see that working. I really don't. I don't see that working. Zach don't play enough defense. He's great offense, but don't play enough defense. And Vucevic is a good with old boy. I like that. I like Vucevic with him, but what it was gonna cost to get him, I wouldn't do it.
Too much.
And you got another guys that are hurt all the time again. So I'm not with that. LeBron, let's see if he's still on. LeBron's still on, y'all. Y'all saw that shot, that 3?
Yeah,
that
he gonna kill him.
That's how you can tell if he's still on or not. That booger didn't touch no rim on that first 3, y'all. You got a cutter.
You got a foul.
That's a good pass. That was a good pass by the big man.
All right, I'm about to go lock this game because I'm like Kareem.
The game.
When I'm watching the Lakers.
All right.
I can't talk. I love y'all. Be good, man.
Hey, yo,
Yes,
take
sir.
care, everybody. Hit that like button.
Oh yeah, by the way, man, that tap
Subscribe.
out A1, cop that
Angie, what'd
tap
you
out,
say no
tap
to?
out.
Angie, what'd you say no to? What'd she say no to?
Hold on.
What happened?
Lloyd,
happened?
you got to tell him.
Oh yeah, that tap out A1, man. I was a non-believer, but yeah, man, it's gonna make a tap out. You feel me? I ain't had no real problems, but that second round is a guarantee now. You know what I mean? Some nights coming from the gym work, it'd be tough, like, oh babe, good first round. Nah, that second round is guaranteed with that tap out, man. It's
Yeah,
too
follow me
strong.
on Instagram, y'all. Laker_Kareem.
Yeah, yeah.
Salute,
Yeah.
y'all. Salute.
Yes, sir.
Laker_Kareem. Follow me on Instagram. I appreciate everybody. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Go to my IG. Y'all need me. Thanks, everybody, for coming through. Appreciate you.